Trezor, what up? You done beat me in the building. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Oh, my Tina in here? I don't see my sis. Good morning, sis. Let me go on with her. Let me see. I don't know what is going on my YouTube, but every time I turn it on, I feel like it's in a shoot, I feel like it's in a short. Hold on, I'm trying to come up in this chat so I can see what you were saying. You know, beat me in the building. Beat me in the building. And the funny thing is, I was sitting right here in front of the computer. I went to log in. I said, wait a minute. It's already time. I thought I called myself getting in early. Tina, hey, sis. Hey, my sis. I know you at work. And I know you busy. Uh-oh. What Tina cooking? Look, what Tina cooking? I want some. Sammy Stevens, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know I love when the king's in the building. I love when the queen's in the building. I love the royalty in the building every morning. I love being around royalty. I get charged. When you're around. You ever been around strong people, powerful people, but still humble people, still great. Man, it give me a charge. I know, but I don't want to play. I was telling them about the charge I get when people are so, woo. Bubba love it too. Look, you see, you can't even get excited around him. He said, "Wait, you want to play? It's early. I don't want to play. Bubba. I don't want to play. I don't want to play because then you have to catch these paws, and I don't want to give you the paws and give him the paws." And then he said, "Wait, but you want to still play with me? See, that's how you mess with him. To harass him, I have to do what he do. When I say we're not playing, and he keep playing, so I do it to him sometimes too. But yeah, hey there, Marianne. How you doing? It's funny. I looked up and saw you on that screen, but I'm looking down here. Here we go. I'm like, and it's not catching up. Ooh. Now tell me what's in it. Wait, it's like a cheese pie. Wait, it's a cheese pie? Look, I'm all in it. I said, wait a minute, am I live or am I listening? Because it sounds delicious. I'm telling you, in my mind, I done opened up a whole Greek restaurant in Tina's to cook. But the thing is, it's not even a restaurant like everybody go to it. I just come in and make orders and stuff. Yes, it's me. I'm having events and I'm like, yeah, it's Greek tonight. It's a Greek night tonight. We partying like we Greek. It's like my big fat Greek wedding just kicking. It's all in my mind. I can see it. It's like Greek lasagna. Mm-hmm. Oh. I love cheese. So once I heard something cheese pie, I said, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. What's this now? I love me some cheese. Now, cheese, ooh, I'll get you. We ain't eating too much of it, but boy, I love me some cheese. But how's everybody Tuesday going? It's Tuesday morning. I'm still drinking coffee. How's it going? How you doing? I know some of y'all at work. I know some of y'all are working right now, but how you doing? Mm-hmm. I didn't think pasta. Mm. Deliciousness. That's all I'm hearing is deliciousness. I'm just hearing cut it and serve it. That's all I'm feeling in my spirit. Bossy, how you doing, sis? How you doing, sis? Man, I'm so glad that your power is back on, sis. I'm telling you, man. And the worst, I've had the power go off before. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I played games on playing the light bill before. I've had that kind of power, but of course, you down there the next day, paying that $200 reconnection fee, that whole bill. You don't care. You paid it all next day. But I've also had that power go off because it was storm and it was unexpected. And it was hot and it was in the middle of the summer. And that shit was off for like 27 hours. And I'm like, oh my Lord. This is harder than you can imagine. Because, see, not just my lights were off, so stuff around you's lights were off. So it's like, oh, this is harder than you can imagine. So, sis, man, you had that for like a week. Ooh. To you and to those who went through that and to those who are still in it. Oh, my prayers to you, I promise you. Not today, Satan. I know that's right. I swear I be saying that all the time when I'm on the bus. I say that all day on the bus. Not today, Satan. Not today. I'm not going to knock this smoke. I swear if this is another son of a... I'll be on there. Not today. Not today. You can't have today. Maybe yesterday. But not today. How y'all doing though? It's Tuesday morning. I told y'all days are just days to me. I remember Friday was a big day. Saturday was a balling day, but now it's just a day. All of them days. All of them days. They just another day. So each day is actually more precious than the day before because you made it to the next one. I love that. Sending love. Good mornings to everybody. Sending how you doing? How you do? Y'all don't know, man. You ever had somebody ask you, how are you? And you didn't realize how much you needed somebody just to ask you. How are you? And some people say, nah, I ain't never had that happen. Well, maybe every day somebody asks you, or maybe you don't care if they do. But some people just, and sometimes some people need a lot more attention because they didn't have attention. And I used to get mad about it. Like, man, they such an attention seeker. Then what I started wondering was what made them feel like they didn't have enough. And I know what that's like. And some people don't show it. So they don't show that I need this affection. I need these words of confirmation. That's why, remember, y'all, we did our whole love language. And everybody did your love language test. What is your love language? Like I told you, when I took that test at 20, when I took it just now, we did this year, I had 2 different answers. Because see, as I changed, I really realized what my love language was. I really realized, you know what I mean? Like, and as we grow, you learn. But some of us, or it's just like when you've been waiting for the certain person to say they were sorry, they were wrong. And sometimes you got over it. And then they say they're bad. I remember, and that's one of the reasons why me and my ex are still cool. I remember meeting him at a time when I wasn't even trying to think about nobody, you know what I mean? There was a guy who liked me, and I liked him a lot, but I thought, I'm still tainted. I'm toxic. That's how I felt. I'm toxic. I got kids, he don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to even bring none of this to the table. My kid's father is up at the time, and so I was like, I just don't want to bring that to the table. But then when I met this guy, there was something about him that made me feel just like I knew him when I didn't even know him. I ain't even know him. On some real shit. I met him at a Weeks, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. In 2001. And it was something in him. And then the first day we sat and talked, we talked like we knew each other forever. We both loved Biggie Small. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, we kept telling these stories where we were over the years in the same place all the time. Who would have ever known? We were in the exact same place. We knew some of the same people. And so he was a safe place. So when that was violated, that, you know what I'm saying, Umaga, be living a double life, whatever it is, cheat, that broke me. But then we got back together. I was more the person trying to get back, and not even get back and cheating, just getting back on trying to make you hurt. Like I hurt for letting myself be open and vulnerable and fall in love with a stranger. Because I live by the code. I got to know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? You got to be one of ours or something. You know what I mean? I got to know, you know what I'm saying, something about you. We got to know how to connect. I can't. And so, when that happened, and when we got back together, but then when we broke up in 2019, I remember thinking one of the reasons I got to leave, because it's no longer what he did before, because he's no longer even that person, is I can't let it go. I can't let it go because in reality, I feel like I've never been apologized to. I've never been said, hey, I was wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I felt that way. And y'all, I kid y'all not, before I left for Georgia, this person not only... Then it wasn't because I thought I was at a point where I didn't even need it no more. We ain't even together no more. By the time I left for Georgia, we had been broken up for almost 2 years. And you know what I'm saying? We were able to have a friendship. So I thought I was over it. But when they apologized, I remember feeling my shoulders go down. I remember feeling my heart beat a little more because I realized I was holding that shit in my heart. And it had me bitter because it had me still wondering, what the did I do wrong? What made it flip? And even though you tried to flip back, how come I couldn't flip back? But it brought this piece of, like I said, sometimes we are, and just thinking about that, I'm like, man, it freed me. But sometimes you never get that apology, and that's real life. So you got to know how to free yourself. You got to let yourself be free. So now you got to start apologizing to yourself. And I learned that in my transformation. I learned that, man, I got to forgive me. I got to forgive me that I allowed myself to start becoming what people were saying when it was the thing I was fighting the most against. Vixie. I can't ignore my Vixie. Hey, Vixie. You working? Okay. With my bossy. Oh, you picking up supplies? Okay. Everybody working. I love it. But yeah, like I said, so that's what I learned. But you'll be holding on, and that's why, like right now, the only reason I'm not getting in a relationship in any kind, I haven't gotten a relationship in any kind of way, is because I feel like sometimes we just go from relationship to relationship, and that's how you end up bringing in the baggage. Because sometimes, especially when you've been in a relationship for a long time, you don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. It's like, I don't want to be by myself. So I need to have somebody in the bed with me. I need to, you know what I mean? I can't be alone. So you'll jump right into something else. But you didn't work on you. You didn't heal. And so this is the first time in my adult life that I'm not in a relationship, and it's not because I couldn't be, or I couldn't go out there and do it. It's because I choose to make sure that if I get in a relationship, forget just you're messing with somebody. And I ain't even messing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But if I get in a relationship, I'm definitely not worried about, I'm getting up with a king because I'm coming as a queen. So the only contenders that's going to come up are going to be kings. Because see, guys who still trying to figure out their kingdom, where they crown, they going to know, like, it's no way to come this way because she's on something different. Because sometimes, and I'm speaking on my own self, where the guys who get you like that get you is because you are down. Because I love you. But I don't want kisses, though. I don't want kisses. And you know, we don't lick face. We don't lick face. Oh, so now you mad because I said that? You turn your back on me like that? Kind of, man, I need to put on Johnny Gill, fair weather friend. I want to be your fair weather friend. Should be fair weather furry friend. Anyway, guys, dang, I was dropping knowledge too. Anyway, so like I said, so I would get into another relationship because you know what I mean. But now I'm just like, no, I want to get me together. So you don't have to, because I'm never the girl that's going through your phone. I'm never the girl that's pulling up, stalking on you. I'm not that chick. Like, I'm not going to ever be that. But I am the girl that'll start thinking, well, it seems like he's turning up, separating something. I just separate. Now I'm completely off of you because I'm feeling like you might be, you know what I mean? I'm just that person. You can't be that because that's just your fear saying, I'm scared. I'm scared that this feels like something I've been in before. But it doesn't mean it is, but it feels like it. But see, now I'm prepared to know what I need not to do so I don't. So, you know what I mean? That's what I use as my guidance now. Like, let me tell you something. I'll tell a man in a minute. I'm not the type of woman who want to call you my man and my king and my protector and my provider. Because when I think of provide, I'm not talking money too. I'm talking about you provide me, you're like, you provide me safety. And it's a provide that only you can give me because we in this type of thing together. You know what I'm saying? So it's also bigger than money. We talking, you can be a provider too, but I'm saying You have to provide me this security. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, like put it in words. I don't want anybody be able to twist it to something else. But I just want to know he's a king. I'm not questioning that. Like I know, and he knows. And he knows that everything we went through, everything in life was to put us together. And so that's what I know. So that's what I'm at now. And I've never been like going into thinking about going in relationships and thought like that. It's a whole different process. Because I also know when I was being that strong woman or having to be that single mom or whatever it was, when I was doing anything like that, I know that it made me in ways emasculate men, put them down and not let them do their part as a man. You know, we so into it. You'll go, a man walking onto the door, as you walking onto the door, you don't even give him a chance to open the door for you. I got it. Just you now you opening doors for men. And we stopped. And when I started just giving the crown to the men and understand there was some men who I didn't, even if you gave them the crown, they just were holding it because they didn't even know yet how to put it on their head. Just like we didn't know that we're queens. So when you're a queen, you can't sit around beating up on yourself because the first love of a queen comes from the love of herself, the worth of herself, and knowing that anybody who tried to break that worth or take that worth from you, that was them, not you. And yes, it hurt you. But when it was done paining you, it was going to be the strength for you to help the princesses to get through this. It really was. It was going to be like your badge, the different badges you get, you know, your Girl Scout, your Boy Scout, but you got to go through these things to get them, right? These are your badges you ever thought you'd have because you made it out. You still okay. You didn't take your life. You didn't give up. You didn't, you know what I mean? And you might have had a time. I mean, please, I'd have had times where I was so depressed inside of relationships. Where you put on weight, you could have lost weight. You'll start changing. You stop getting dressed like you used to. Is there a woman out here? You stop, you know, you might have got you're single or you might have got in a bad relationship. You should stop caring about you. Oh shit. You just started forgetting about you. You just looked up and it was you who was falling apart. So people, you were trying to front with people like you were so happy, but they said, I know you ain't happy. You used to get your hair done every week and now you don't. You used to be G'd up every time I see you. Now you're half-assed every time I see you. You used to be smiling. I could tell you're faking a smile. Your energy, because people forget just because you smiling that people can't feel your energy. Now, there's some people that don't connect with energy. So they go off whatever they see. So if you smiling, you happy. If you laughed, everything was good. But it's some people that while you laughing, they feel the pain so hard it's hurting them. And they just waiting for you to let it go because it's so heavy that they could feel it. They can feel it, but sometimes you know you got to wait till people are ready to tell you, ready to open up to you, ready to, you know what I mean? You have to wait for that. That's what I'm telling y'all. Relationships. And then I always tell people, I have never in my life told one person I know to leave somebody. And I never will. I never will. Something you ain't never going to get to come out of my mouth is, girl, you better leave him. Girl, you better leave him now. But I will tell you, hey, girl, I just want you to be happy again. I just want you to, you know what I mean? That's what I want. And if it means y'all got to go sit down and talk and figure it out or whatever y'all got to do, then do that. Then do that. Because otherwise, I just want to see y'all both happy. Shit. But I'm never saying, girl, you back, girl, you ain't shit. Because we all done had, like, when I watch Sex in the City, I used to say we all done had our Mr. Big. We all done had that guy who you know you should have left. But it's something about them that you just can't let them go. You can move on. You can move on. Let them call you. Let them bump into you at the stop. Let him, you know what I mean? Let him run into somebody you know and ask about you. You be in a whole relationship feeling like a little kid in high school. Cause somebody like, oh, I had bumped into Tommy and he was like, what Danny doing? You what? But you playing it cool with your friend. Fuck, you wanna know what I'm doing, son? I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing. But now tonight I'm at home dreaming about the days I loved when me and Tommy had some fun. When Tommy made me laugh and honey, he could make a mean garlic bread. Get up out of here, y'all. You ain't never did that? Or is that just me? That ain't never happened to none of y'all. Even the men, I'm asking y'all ain't never. Y'all ain't never had that one woman who just seemed like you can't shake out your head. Oh, yes, that's just me. I'm sorry. I guess I'm the only one, y'all. I guess I'm the only one. Because I know I have. I know I have literally found myself in places where I'm like, I have to shake this person out of my mind. Because even if I move on, how am I moving on for real when they are still holding on to me this tight? They ain't even thinking about me. They ain't picked up a phone and called me. So I used to tell myself is, hey, God, give me the strength to go on and feel this pain, get through this, be better, and one day look up and that same person gonna be coming to me. But God, make sure I got the strength not to give a fuck. Not to care. I mean, I love it. And so these days, sometimes I be around AD. Oh man, Danny, me and you was Bonnie and Clyde, me and you was this, and we could have been that. And I be thinking to myself, first of all, now that I'm out of it, you're not even on the list of people I count as a real relationship. And to think once upon a time I was really in, Lala, I was just going to say I was really in La La love with you. Hey, Lala. You know what I mean? Like, I was head over heels about it. And I told y'all, don't get up with somebody and y'all got that toxic, great sex life. Ooh, Jesus. Anybody been in that situation? Huh. Where you find yourself going to leave, but you still sleep with them? But you was leaving, but now you done slept with him and you saying stuff like a girlfriend would say, like, who the hell keep calling your phone? You know what I'm saying? See, that's your problem. But you because you can't stop mixing the two because you in some toxic. Well, I guess that's just me too. Wait a minute, let me turn my camera on for a second. Cause wait a minute. Hold on, we gonna turn this on. Wait, so y'all telling me I'm the only one? It's just me out here? It's me Dolo out here? I'm the only one. Okay. I'm the only one that was in a toxic sex relationship. That when you got out of it, you realized it was all lust. And this how you know it was all lust. Because now the same man that you craved to lay down with is the same man that you want to, like, why was I even sleeping with him? Because the shit he do turned me off so much that the dog that I used to mess with you got me mad at me and my coochie. Oh, that's just me too? That's just me. Oh, okay. Okay. We had one. Oh, so I guess we gotta have our ever night, huh? I'm gonna find. Let me find out. Hey, it's gonna be the have I ever, the toxic sex partner. I mean, not sex partners. Like we was just out here having a whole hit, a whole. That is choked on my. I had to call what I'm gonna say. I'm saying the partners. I'm just. No, I'm fine. Let me get in these comments because somebody had a toxic relationship. I don't care what they say. I don't care if you're gonna tell me about this toxic relationship. Show. When I first ended my relationship, I almost thought about calling some of the toxic people. I said, "No, Danny, don't you dare." They just have a good time. Say, no, I don't like going backwards. Unless I'm going back to get something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go backwards. Oh, see, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Thank you. I ain't alone, sister. Thank you. I'm telling you. Remember, Lala, around here, we don't listen from the bushes. We sitting on the throne. Even y'all in your jobs, y'all are sitting on a throne. Because you're bossing it up. Because a boss can do what they got to do and what they want to do at the same damn time. You understand me? So we sit on thrones around here. Don't you come up in here bringing me them terms that we don't use around here. Them cuss words, the bushes. It's thorns in the bushes. I don't want you to get hurt now. Sit on the throne. You up in the throne. And then shit, me, I'm probably not only on the throne, I might be in the smokers lounge, or I might be in the, you know what I mean? I might be on the dance floor and I don't even dance, you know what I'm saying? Because I just need to hear the music. But that's okay. I don't got to bush up. And that's what I tell people. Now, here's who's in the bushes. And even them, you know, I ain't going to put, no. Now, I don't even want to put them in the bushes, because, you know, because then that's me trying to reach for them and think that I'm reaching for them. But the people who, let's just say they normally want to be nasty, or they looking in the chat to see if it's somebody they don't like, or they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that's what it is. I'm going to respect that they sitting on their own throne, because they not coming up in here bringing that bullshit in here. And I got to respect that. I'm going to respect that. So they ain't even in the bushes to me. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I'm saying? They just watching. It's like, you know, if you live next to a baseball stadium or something, you could see the game. If you go to the roof, wouldn't you watch? You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They just watching from the roof, I guess. Rooftop. They taking a rooftop view into the palace. And, oh my God, it's going down in the palace. They up in there laughing and singing in the palace. They dancing and rejoicing in the palace. How do they do that? How do they get up in this world and still have love? And they wonder what's going on in that palace. What is she putting in the Kool-Aid in the palace? And I was like, I ain't putting nothing in the Kool-Aid. I'm coming from my heart. And what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And that's what comes from a dark place, reach your dark places. You know, we get to talking about some dark shit, it's going to reach them dark places in you. Because that's how we can reach. I'm choosing to reach a different way. So I'm choosing to reach such a different way. I'm going to take this moment right here to say this. So yesterday, like I told y'all, I watch from the throne. I don't hide and watch nobody. Any content creator out there, if I'm talking about your thing, go check your analytics. You'll see I was there. I may not have came off the throne and said nothing in your chat, but I was there. So I was watching Dear Yvette's live about Siwa, and I seen my girl Heidi's name in there, but I was watching and I wanted to see, and I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. And so I woke up, I heard my name, and I heard my name again. YouTube hating on me, I'm telling being nice. I said, is that my name? I said, wait, what could Dear Yvette be saying with my name in it? And so I listened. And she was saying, take your motherfucking asses over to motherfucking Danielle Robinson and hit that motherfucking subscribe button, and let's get her to 1,000. So what I'm going to say to you is, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying exactly them words. But she said them in them words. And so I'm going to tell you one thing. It's respect, and if anybody is giving respect, and I'll take that, and I'm going to leave that just where that is. Blessings, thank you. And like I said, John, I'm really appreciating the love, because just like even with that, that's what we need to show up in here. That when we bigger than something, we big enough to say, if I'm going to show respect, I'm going to show it. And if I'm not going to be respectful, I'm not going to say nothing at all. That's how real bosses move. I'm a real boss. So that's much respected. And it's also showing me all these content creators out here giving love. Like even Heidi getting on me because I got to know this studio better. That's love. You need that. You need that respect. You need that empowerment. You need that people that are in something to tell you the best, or even tell you the mistakes to be better. And sometimes you just got to watch and see it for yourself. And so it's much respect out here. And y'all, I'm going to keep the love. See, I'm not going to change. My energy going to stay the same. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to switch it up. Just like I told you, it's as good as I can be, as dark as I can be. I'm choosing to be this. I'm not here for no war. It's enough wars going on here and ain't shit getting solved. It's getting worse, not better. So I refuse to be in any of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I get entertained, I get educated, or informed on here. That's it. If it ain't one of them three categories, it ain't moving me. I'm not coming on here to get depressed. I'm not coming on here to get some time in jail. I'm not coming on here to get some enemies and be looking over my shoulder. I'm not coming on here to get my family and some shit. I'm not coming on. I go outside and do this shit. I ain't come on here for that. I came on here to see would the good people stand up, would the real bosses stand up, would the real leaders stand up. That's what I came on here to do. I came on here to make a safe place. Not only for me, for you too. To prove that you can actually have a voice and it still be a safe place. You can actually disagree and it still be a safe place. You could actually have different political beliefs and it be a safe place. You could actually have different sexual beliefs and it's still a safe place. You could actually come together and come from different worlds and it be a safe place. You could come and I not be like, oh, hold on, what neighborhood you from? I mean, sorry, what sector? Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. And like I said, and I've learned that even if it is my so-called enemy, they seem to come up in here and show respect. So, because I ain't got no enemies on here. I got enemies on here. Well, and that's how y'all should be looking at. Well. Your soul is as dark. I said, wait a minute. Her soul is as dark as her skin, and her skin ain't even that dark. So I'm just trying to figure out how dark her soul is, because usually when we think about a dark soul, it looks like this jacket. When they showed us the Grinch's heart, his heart was this black. And here's the thing: remember, once again, there's no such thing as a person that skin is black. They shades of brown, how dark it gets. Did y'all know brown come in chocolate brown? Like, did you know? Did you know? Did you know that brown comes so light they call it tan? Come on, y'all. Now, I ain't got to get y'all. Just go buy a box of Crayolas and notice that there's going to be a whole difference between all the browns, and then there's going to be a black, and then like a jet black. You know what I mean? What they call it when you go get it for your hair? What is it called? Y'all know the black. Y'all know, what is it called? It's darker than black. I mean, it's literally gonna turn your hair this color. Like, it's definitely gonna do that. But nah, please. And I don't know how your heart's so black is ever, when at one point people were swearing that your whole black card was taken because you was standing up for them. Was your heart black then? Were you black then? Was it black? Let me guess. It was brown then. Was it gray? Because the damn sure wasn't red. That's the way it should be. I guess it was a different color. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I guess, they'll say, well, Danny said Wanda's skin was as white as the freshly fallen snow. Because over here, we just compare. We compare shit that sound like it could have been the same, but it ain't. And then we say stuff that hey, Wanda, my grandbaby's skin is white as the freshly fallen snow. But then in the ways of the land that I live in and the land I live on, they say if you got one drop of black in you, you're black. Okay, so trust. It's just that's not that. But to say her soul is black. And it's her skin. Her skin ain't black. I ain't met a person with skin black. We go to Africa and we find the darkest people. They are the darkest shades of brown. And you better go once again to that crayon box. Because even Crayola done got smart enough to know we have to have more shades in these color families because it's more than just one brown. It's more than just one red. Even Crayola started growing up. So, I mean, come on, y'all. People, we got to catch up. Catch up, people. Catch up. And until you catch up, I don't know. Until you catch up, I couldn't even think of nothing for them because I don't even know. I know. Ren Rock, how you doing, bro? Oh, yeah, I love me some honey. I love anybody who's real, because let me tell you something. The devil I know is better than the devil I don't. So I want to know who you are. So when I'm deciding to love you, I know what I'm deciding to love. And then I will stand in that. Like, oh yeah, because if I want to talk to somebody about what I want you to do better, because I'm worried about you, I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna be talking to somebody else. Let me tell you, I'm so worried about Heidi and let me tell you, I'm so worried about Tina and I'm gonna be talking to Tina because I got love for Tina. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about people. Shit. People gonna say stuff about everybody. I don't get like that. But just what you can't do. You can't call me up to talk about it. You can't call me to have a shit fest on. Now what you doing on your own channel? That's what you can do. You can do whatever you want. That's your channel. I'm not, like I said, I don't come through. I am, unlike Bella, I am not the YouTube police. And y'all please know when I say Bella, I damn sure ain't talking Bella's World. I damn sure ain't. Bella's World got a spirit and an energy about herself that is that of a god. Like when I say God, it's like a god. It's like when I think of like the Cleopatra days, or when I even think after watching that movie, when I think of us, I think of the queens and the power in this place when we could hold our head up and we weren't fighting all these things. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. I can't say hello again. Shit. You interrupting me while I'm talking. Dang. Anyway, but when I think of that, it's just something about it. I just start seeing royalty. So in anybody, I always see the royalty in you. So especially when I just see us like these queens, these beautiful, powerful, strong. I don't know. And so that's just the place I'm at right now. But Bella, I'm not definitely know which Bella I'm talking about. I'm talking hippity hop hop with the side of hop hop in the side of tip top to the top top. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking Bella Marie. I'm talking about and like I said, I talk about her with laughter. I don't want to see the girl bullied, hurt, nothing like that. I don't want to see her messing with me. I mean, she got me blocked. That's cool. That's cool. Because I ain't got a block because I ain't looking for her. I ain't talking to her. I don't notice her in the building. And when I do talk about it, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to stop. This is 2022 joke. This one of the things that when I get off balance and get too caught up in this shit, I be like, hold on, we got to laugh. Bella Marie hopped up in here and just went crazy. She came to party. She came to party. Then some people be thinking, oh, let me say something so you can say something. It ain't even worthy. I know when you're reaching for attention. And it's like a kid throwing a tantrum. I'm going to let them lay down there and throw that tantrum. Mm-hmm. And it ain't going to move me. And they ain't going to get what they want. I guarantee that. Hold on. These people knocking at this door. Nino sitting at the door. Look, because I told you. Because he waiting in the bar. He waiting in the bar. I knew it. He waiting. Nee, come here. That has nothing to do with you, sir. Come here. Good boy. He's a good boy. Why are you paying attention to them? They minding their own business. I know you hear them out there because I hear them out there. But they are minding their business. And you know what you need to do? You need to mind yours. You really do. That's not your business. That's not your business. It's not your business. Y'all know how Nee is. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how Nee is. Yeah. Yeah, they have a whole line. Yeah. Yes, even Crayola caught up. Come on now. It's time to catch up. Shit, Disney done caught up, damn it. Disney been using animals to tell the different race for years. They finally said, you know what, just forget it. I'm gonna need a princess and everything. You know, we just waiting for them to give us, you know what I'm saying? Please, everybody catching up. And then some people just don't want to catch up because they don't want to believe that what they thought was wrong. They don't want to believe that, you know what I mean? They just don't. They don't. And it's okay. We just need the ones that do to stand up because it's more that do than don't. But the problem is the people that do don't stand up as much. They don't speak as loud. They don't speak out. They want to stay out because they're too afraid to have the conversation or be a part because they don't want to get in the bullshit side. Well, I'm here to have a good side without the bullshit side. I'm here to, he said, I'm going to post up out here as long as they sitting in this home and talking about, but they have nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I'm telling you, man. He says, I'm telling you, it's just hopping. And as long as that motherboard is loose, then I'm never gonna stop talking about it. I'm never gonna stop talking about it. Like I said, over here it's just an alliance. So I mean, it don't matter, man. Wait, you don't like my enemy? Hold on, let me partner up with you real quick. Get on some bullshit because I really don't even like you though. But I'm like, come on, man, please. Please. I am not gonna ever sit with somebody saying the same thing about me that somebody and they defending. Wait, they don't. I can't even say it and it makes sense. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine me talking about Susan, right? Then getting up with Susan to fight with somebody who's saying the same shit I was saying about her once before. Hmm? What? That makes sense? Please, please. That's why I said you call me on your shit. It won't be no screaming match. I didn't come to sit and scream at you and go in and drop all these man in this and in that and mofo this and mofo that and pistols blaze and I ain't got time for all that. I want to answer questions. I want to know. You know what I mean? You get to talk to me. We got to answer some questions, and I'm asking real ones. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need the real questions answered. I need the real questions answered. You know what I mean? Because like I said, even when I just said something about Deary Beck, I don't have shit against Deary Beck. But what it is that I felt like I was very highly disrespected. You know what I mean? I'm on somebody's panel showing love because it's their first live, and they telling me I'm a sellout. I run with sellouts. Heidi want to be white. I'm like, what the fuck are we even talking about? And when have I ever had this conversation with you or been? That's what I kept saying. When have I been in something that had something to do with this? So then I was lost. Like, wait. And one thing I don't do is people sitting and talking about me with other people, like, but in my face smiling. So I'm like, wait, what's going on up in here? You know, so then I got pissed. Highly. So yeah, I could say, man, no, dude, that ain't never coming. Then like if she was commenting in my chat, you dropping that link or nah, like we finna just square up in the street, but we on the motherfucking internet, we finna square up on shit. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing just made me have to have a distance because I was like, I was nothing but loyal. When everybody was turning, when she was turning, I was nothing but loyal. And I'm like, but you sitting talking with me about with somebody I don't even know. And you got to be giving them hella shit to make them think they could just come tell me I'm a sell. Ain't nobody ever called me a fucking sellout in my life. So I was offended. I was like, what the hell did I do? But I still show respect. I'm not going gully on nobody's shit. I got my own shit. Not just a subscriber somewhere where I got to sit here and go back and forth in the comments till somebody block me. Hell no. So like I said, there ain't no ill wheels here. It's just until I can have a discussion where it's telling me something like that, I can't. Like, to me, I am being respectful. You bet I ain't never finna sit nowhere call you out your motherfucking name. I ain't never finna sit nowhere call you out. None of that shit. None of that shit. Because people don't understand that make you look crazier that you was ever running with somebody that you even talking about like that. But what I can't do is honor that damn shit. What happened? I mean, what happened? What was the discussion y'all had one day that had to do with me? And I was, you know what I mean? That somebody, I come on their live, they'll be like, hey, it's your first live. I'm coming up here because nobody was coming up there. And then so this was her first live, you know what I mean, on with StreamYard. And so I said, oh, okay, I come up. And the next thing I know is some other shit. And if that live's still up, like I said, I can't make this up. Maybe if you rewatch it, y'all will see, like, damn, that was kind of offensive. One, if somebody coming up to talk to congratulate you on your first live, why the hell we talking about somebody else? Hmm? Hmm? And it's real disrespectful, African American, African descent, African, black, whatever you want to call yourself. It's real disrespectful when we pulling each other's card that can't be taken. That card is tested and called out all the time by everybody else. For us to do it to each other is even worse. I ain't doing that because if I get into it with somebody black, it ain't got shit to do because they black. It got shit to do with they on some bullshit. And I'm not going to put that on the whole label of my people because you a fool. And vice versa to anybody else's race. Period. When you acting a fool, it ain't all the white people stood up acting a fool. You a fool. And when you are racist, it didn't make all the white people racist. It made the people who agree with that are racist. The people who condone that, whose ignorance sits that low. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And though they say that black people, and it's a fact, can never be racist to white people because they were once their oppressor. And I can't be a racist to my oppressor. I still ain't got time to diss on you because all of you ain't bad. And I still ain't got time to diss on the ones who do. I want nothing to do with them. I want nothing to do. I won't congratulate them. I won't promote them. I won't support them. I won't any. That's my form of giving them no noise because they're going to always exist. America's built off of that. Sadly, but true. But see, it don't mean all Americans live by that. It don't. Because believe it or not, even if my ancestors came in here in slaves, I was born free. My mother was born free. My grandmother was born free. So therefore, I was never a slave to nothing but the idea that I was nobody because y'all said I was. That's the only thing I was ever a slave to. And I've been took those shackles off. So I don't live there no more. I don't live in that world no more. I don't see that no more. So like I said, when I get with my own people and they questioning me, I'm going to lose all sense of respect, period. Because that's no respect for me. That's no respect for me. And until this day, it ain't nothing. Everything I just said right now is what I said about you behind your back. You stay in the mess. It ain't going to get you nowhere. You could be doing so much more and so much better. And I rocked with you because of that. But lately, it's just been a clusterfuck. And it don't seem like it's making you happy. So like I said, but on respect, like I said, because it take a big person to not be fucking with somebody and they not fucking with them to actually promote them in any type of way that ain't negative. So I take that, yeah, thanks on that. That's where we sit. Because like I said, I live on the codes of respect. And respect to get respect. It's the only thing you can get from me. But you can only fuck me once. You can only fuck me with no Vaseline once. Because after that, we done. We done. We done like it's the king. I can't. Ain't no hug me twice. You know, make a fool of me once. Shame on you. Make a fool of me twice. Shame on me. Oh, no. That's a fool. Everybody plays the fool. But blatantly disrespect me. Blatantly test my character in a way of what I'm not. I could never dance that dance again. I mean, I told you I danced with the devil. I led. I've done it all. But the respect factor is what I've been given. I ain't shitting on you. You know what I'm saying? At all. At all. You shit on life support, I want it all. You know, so you can have some peace. Because let me tell you, until we all got peace, till we all got that real self-love, the shit is going to be a jungle out here. So I'm trying to make a place where we can find a place where we can sip on some self-love shit. I want to smoke on some self-love. You know what I mean? And I mean. Let me see what y'all saying, because I'm in here talking shit. You do? Thank you. You know, at first when everybody would say they feel like they in church, I used to be like, what, oh my God, do they think I'm like religious? Do they think, you know, that I'm preaching to them? Do they think? And then I realized, no, because the church was supposed to be a place where you went for healing, where you went for love, where you went for help, where you went for fellowship, where you went for, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Church and tabernacle all up in the building. It's church. It's church. Not church. It's church in the building. So I don't even take it as a bad thing anymore. But I used to think, man, what? I hope they don't think I'm preaching. And then especially that day when Happy was like, yeah, because I didn't need no inspiration. I was like, man, girl, I ain't coming inspired. I was on a live joking with, wait, what are you talking about? You were talking about milking before you came on and stuff like, I didn't, like I just came in and was like, hold on, somebody, give me a, and I didn't come in preaching. I didn't come in with a cloak on and you know, look, hold on, let me put a little white here. Like I came in, you know, and I can't even be a priest because I'm, you know what I'm saying? What did I come in doing? You be like, damn, is there something wrong? And people, shit, man, they cleaning up and shit, they hiding shit because I came in the bed. You like, what the fuck is you hiding the weed? I got something in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? first. I was like, dang, they think I'm coming on here to try to change me. I'm trying to make people love themselves. You want to love your neighbor. You want to love your kids. You want to love your man. You want to love the world. You got to love yourself. And I'm talking about you got that self-love, that real self-love. That you can't be sitting around with no hate. Because you'd hate to bring that energy back to that love for yourself, that love. And then the things, it's just a difference. Self-love wins. Because otherwise, it's something else that's making you love. And if that walk away, you ain't going to know how to love. Because that's what you thought loved you only. Because you got to love you. That's what, if there's anything I'm trying to inspire, is that. And every day. And then, like I said, shit, you need inspiration every day. Do I want to, you know what I'm saying? Do I want people to put me down there? I want some inspiration every day. You know what I mean? I want. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, get to work. I mean, oh, that's right. He just be of chaos with me. What'd you say, JD? Be of chaos? He said, man, love is overrated. You know why? Because people lie. It's just like at one point I was like, marriage is overrated. You know why? Because you saw so many people where it was more important to show out at their wedding and make all these people who thought they wouldn't get married jealous, where people were married but they gave up quicker than you thought they should, or maybe it was just like or you knew people that was married and they still cheated, and it's just, so then you start thinking it's not, but it's not, because I'm looking at that. But how about you look at the ones that are beautiful? When you look at the marriages that took the test of time, when you look up and you see those older couples and they out and they still together and you're all just, love is beautiful. Without love, people can't even like you. You got to have some form of love in your heart to even like somebody. Because otherwise you can't stand everything. You hate everything. Because it's nothing but anger. I've been that angry where you just like, oh, why the fuck is they so happy? What's there to be happy about? It's wars going on, kids dying, cancer ruling the world. You know what I'm saying? You just, because you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't. Oh yeah, I forgot Heidi and Doom. JD, be of chaos. Be of chaos. Doom always gives me little brother vibes. Like he could be my little brother. Mm-hmm. When you still talking, I swear, sometimes you be like, it's always when you be like, yeah, we about to wrap it up. You know, I'm just about to leave. And then somebody want to get you, like, okay, I thought we was leaving 10 minutes ago, but I see they going in for the long one. Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't even really make the bed, because I'm like, I know I'm going to lay back down. Even if I'm just laying down and watching something. Man, I could never sell out. I could never sell out on my race. I could never sell out on the people, meaning all the people. I could never sell out. I could never sell out. I'm not for sale. I can't be bought. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw money and make me change my mind. Because I'm going to be sitting there like, now they really think I'm a piece of shit that they can buy me. That's why back in the days when, in the 90s, people would say, oh shit, forget that. I'm selling this Coogi. I'd be like, I can't, because I can't put a price on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, who's going to pay the price? And the fact of the matter is, if I found them, I think I'd want to be with them, because I'd be thinking, wow, they really. But I just can't think of a number. And so I could never be a pay to play, because I can't think of a number. And then I would be insulted if somebody would be like, okay, so she going to go in there for an hour and whatever you want is $200. I'd be like, $200 for what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I couldn't imagine. But at the same time, as a woman, prostitution is as old as this world. And one of the things is I always told people, if push came to shove, and I definitely wouldn't have no pimp. If it was a way and we were starving to death and I couldn't think of nothing else, that would be the way, however we had to do it, if I had to feed my kids. But other than that, I'd find a way for me to eat without, you know what I'm saying? But no. And so I'm not knocking nobody who ever had to do it, but I couldn't put a price on this. I can't put a price on this. And that's saying it because I'm putting a value on it. It's the most valuable thing we have. And it's so valuable that once you let somebody enter it, somehow they enter you. More ways than one. You know what I mean? So you better know. You better know. You better know the value in it. And that's why when people take advantage of you, it makes you devalue you because they done took the most valuable thing about you but made you feel shame about it. Yes, all the channels, Spikies, that B of Chaos, because I don't know just Doom, I know B of Chaos. JD, B of Chaos. I hope that says that in his link. JD, B of Chaos. Spiky, I just subscribed. Yes. So many. That's one of the greatest things is that there are so many creators. There are so many creators out here. There's so many creators. And I've said it when I wasn't a creator. I'm going to say it as I am a creator because I never worry about that. There are over 200 million. Go look it up. Subscribers to YouTube. 200 million. The fact that people sit up here and try to own ownership to subscribers, don't get me wrong, there's some, and there are many of them, but sometimes you're missing out that there's lots of great ones when you're just talking about one, like they're the only one that exists. All these people are your supporters. They're the fighters. They're your team. But there are 200 million. And there are lots of great subscribers on here. There are lots of different things. Like I said, so many different kind of subscribers. It's so many, different kind of different sectors. There's so many things to do on here. So I'm always about the support. Now, of course, you can come up in here all you want, but if your link is to drop to a page of nothing but hate, and I'm talking about real hate, not I will be arguing with somebody, I won't drop that. That I won't. But other than that, I will drop to any sector that you have because we always have to start coming out this box. We all have to start intermingling so people can know it's okay that I happen to be over here and I be over here. It doesn't change who I am. You know what I mean? So, because we do too much of that. It's too much. I mean, it's more juries up in YouTube than there are in courthouses. That's what I'm telling you. There's more juries up in here. Judge, jury, prosecutors. I mean, golly. But we don't have no defendant attorney, just all prosecutors. Say, wait a minute, that's why you're losing every case. So I just want to be something different, something bigger, you know what I mean? Just outside the box. I've been seeing it done one way and it don't work. It don't work. But yeah, we keep doing it. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even gonna start with it, and I damn sure wouldn't finish with it. I wouldn't because I know at the end of the night it's not the way to make it. When you get to the biggest of creators on here, unless you are literally like anti somebody, then everybody knows that's just what you stand for. And as long as they're there, you're going to be standing against them. So that's one thing. Or if you're in a beef sector and all you do is, beef. Now, I don't care if that's a black beef sector, the regular beef sector, the white, whatever beef sector. If you just beefing, that's what you do. Okay, that's what you do. But anybody else, whether if they do like commentary, any other kind of shit, it gets to a point where everybody around you, as you grow big, even when it comes to people who want to sponsor you and everything else, they don't want to see you on here doxing people and, you know what I'm saying, the dumpers on you. They don't want to see all that. What sponsors you gonna get? You couldn't even get the NRA to sponsor you. Like, what sponsors you gonna get? Like, who gonna want to mess with that shit? And that's more revenue, and all y'all on here talking like you thirsty. Then take a drink of water. You know what I'm saying? Here go the water. YouTube is watering you away to make several revenues at one time, and y'all want to be stuck to one. Or the quick one, Cash App. Just Cash App me everything. You know what I'm saying? They just want to stick to just one thing. You could be on here, you could have membership, you could have product, you could do some sponsoring. You know what I'm saying? It AdSense. And you wouldn't have to sell your soul neither to do all that. You just had to get at people some substance, some relatability, and some part of you, because it gets to a point too where even if you're a celebrity, people want to know who the hell you are. They want to know what you ate for dinner. They want to know what make you sad, what make you happy. What's your favorite color? What do you wear? Where do you like to go shop? What's your store? You know, they want to know. They don't want to know what you think about somebody else's coochie. They don't want to know that you still talking about the same people for 2-3 years. They don't want to know that shit. Think about it. If you was in the world with one of your buddies, and one of your buddies wouldn't stop talking about somebody, you'd be like, damn, girl, for real. For real, girl, I'm tired of getting up with you and you talk about Sarah every time we get together. Like, we don't even talk about us because we talking about Sarah. And Sarah don't give a fuck about you. Sarah not talking about you. Yes, she is. I mean, all over Facebook, but she don't care about you. Or would you just sit every day and be like, girl, let's just talk about Sarah? What you want to do today? Talk about Sarah? Hold on, girl. Let me call you. Talk about Sarah. Girl, let me see you this video. Did you see what Sarah said on Facebook? Did you see that Sarah had said on Facebook? And I know she was talking about you because she had said, please. Y'all know I live by the code. Don't y'all send me on no bad news. I mean, if it ain't nothing relevant that we need to know. I mean, like I said, the other day, I was hitting lines. I said, y'all watching this shit show? Because I already knew that shit show was going on a shit dive straight to hell. And I said, wait, is it me or is anybody else in this shit show? And y'all send out a text like that. I sent out a text the other day. I sent out a text before say, hey, somebody saying they about to send a straight police to your crib. I'm going to say that. Yeah. Yeah. Because in real life, if it's somebody I was cool with and somebody called me like, hey, they finna send the police to Pookie crib. If you think I'm not about to text Pookie or call Pookie, say, hey, Pook, they said them boys getting ready to come up in your shit. And you don't know me. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know them. You don't know them. So, yeah, like I said, but, ooh, child. This shit, I'm telling y'all, that be going on around this universe. Ooh, king size Hershey with almonds? I'd love a Hershey with almonds, and I'm the type that I'm feeling on the outside, see how many almonds in it, because I can't stand when like the whole top 3 bars, squares, don't got no almonds, and I'm like, what the fuck is this a Hershey with almonds in the middle? Because I feel the almonds all right here, ain't nothing up here down here. Is that just me? I'm the only one to do that? Dang, y'all can't be leaving me out here being the only one doing some shit. Y'all can't be doing that. I see we gonna have to play a half hour tonight. I see what kind of day we having today, y'all. Mm-hmm. I completely understand. I completely understand where we at this morning. You know what I mean? It's gonna be it's that kind of day. We're gonna have to do some half hour. I just saw cream size Hershey and I thought about a Hershey with almonds. I used to love them symphony bars. Anybody used to eat them? Oh, I used to love a symphony bar. I ain't ate one in a long time though. But I used to love a symphony, and they had the one had toffee in it, and then one had like them little crisp in it. I don't know what you call those. I used to love symphony bars. I'm gonna have to share that. I just saw VT posted a thing saying, um, "Do 3 acts of kindness for breast cancer month." Okay. Well, I did one act yesterday. I was on a bus and I was eating some chips, and this guy saying, "Oh my God, I haven't ate all day and my sugar's so low." And I gave him a bag of chips. And then he said, "I need to take you out to dinner now." I said, "No, you just eat the chips." I said, "It was either that or I was going to give you one of these glucose pills." And then he said, "Oh, I don't want to take your medicine." I said, "It's not medicine. It's a glucose pill. You buy it at Walmart." You know what I mean? And you just take it to balance your sugar. And he's like, "You're so caring. You care so much." I said, "Wait a minute. He might think I was flirting. I had two bags of chips." And so I said, "Well, that's another story. We'll just call that an act." But no, acts of kindness, you need to be doing those all the time. But then if you take out three and you're doing it for a special reason, then it's just to the cause. But I know lots of y'all do acts of kindness every day. And some of y'all probably don't even think about it that you're doing acts of kindness, but you do. Do you know I had never had a Carmelo bar until, was that last year? I think that was the year before last. 5. It was another thing. I hadn't ate a payday ever before in my life until like 2 years ago. And I kid you not, for like 4 months, every day I was getting a payday. But they have to be fresh. They have to be fresh. So if I go to Squeeze Made, I say, oh no, they gotta be fresh. When they fresh, oh my God. And then they got those little payday bites. Yeah, I just had one of those. Those are real good. Because, like I told y'all, I'm so OCD with things that I'm gonna get the same thing. So for years, it was a Hershey with almonds, Reese Pieces, Snicker, Snicker, and I would do like Nestle Crunch, but I would have to have a taste for a Nestle Crunch. But I really didn't mess with other. Like I would not eat Reese cups, but I'd eat the little Reese cups, but not like a Reese cup. Now I'm like, because I'm super. I always love peanut butter, but I'm super into peanut butter. Like Boston baked beans. Oh, I used to hate Boston baked beans. Oh, everybody loved Boston baked beans. Oh, I hated Boston baked beans. But then, um, one day I got some I went to a store and they actually had like, the little things, lemon heads, Boston baked beans, all the different ones you like. And when I seen all of them, I went like a little kid. I'm just getting them, you know what I mean? And I got some Boston baked beans and they were fresh. And I thought, damn, my whole life. I refuse to eat Boston baked beans. Like I never liked lemon heads. Never liked lemon heads. I love the commercial. You know what I'm saying? Never liked lemon heads. But I loved Johnny Appleseed. I used to love those. Cherry clams. I used to love them. What up, Spiky? How you doing? I've never had a take 5. I've never had a take 5. My Vixie, hey, hey, hey. But no, I never had a take 5. I'm gonna have to try it. Now wait, the take 5 is what would it? What wasn't the take 5? That's peanuts though. That's peanuts, caramel, and that little white cream. That's the take 5. Because if it's the one with that white cream, like peanuts, caramel, and that the white cream, I don't like that. And oh, it's a candy, but okay. And then I just started getting into what do they call Rollins? They had a different caramels, and they'll have toffee. I just started getting to them, but I like the ones that I like soft chew. Oh, and a pretzel. Oh, I love pretzel and pretzel and peanut butter and chocolate together. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Take 5. I'm gonna try one of those today. I've been supposed to try this strawberry frosted flakes for my Tina for a couple of weeks, and I swear Tony's has had the banana frosted flakes. I refuse to try that. I'm not putting my mouth to that. I'll try the strawberry, but I refuse. They got a banana one, but I'm waiting for them to have a strawberry one so I can try that. Yeah, it has pretzels. I definitely want to try it because I love pretzels, chocolate, and peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So just about most things with peanut butter in it, I like peanut butter. I love peanut butter. When I was young, I used to be able to just eat peanut butter. I cannot eat peanut butter plain. I cannot sit and just eat peanut butter. I have to have something with it because I feel like you get all stuck in your mouth. Do y'all remember when people would do the cinnamon challenge? See if you could eat a spoon of cinnamon and swallow. I think that's the stupidest shit in the world because one is going to choke the hell out of you. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, oh. When I was young, people used to do that, the cinnamon challenge. I bet you can't eat a spoon of cinnamon and wait 30 seconds to drink some water. No, you can't. I can't. Mm-mm. Because you can't swallow the cinnamon. For some reason, like your mouth becomes completely dried out, like you put sand in it, and the cinnamon just took all lubrication out of your mouth. Like, ugh. Hey, Tracer, you did your pickup? But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to try this Take Five because everything in it I like. Yeah, I can't stand lemon head. Ugh. I don't even know why people used to like them. But I used to love Jawbreakers. And I swear when I was a kid, at first you tried, oh, so hard to just prove that you could try to break that thing instantly, but you can't. Ooh, now I bet that's fire in a blizzard. Cause I did a blizzard. I like to do a blizzard with Reese's, like Reese cups. Oh, that chocolate and peanut butter. But then I take like a pretzel stick. I get a one with do a Reese Pieces blizzard or a Reese Pieces. Um, what's the one McDonald's have? McFlurry. No, not Reese Pieces. A Reese cup. McFlurry. And then I take pretzel sticks and dip it in there. Just like if I eat a Frosty from Wendy's, I have to get French fries because I'm dipping the French fries in the Frosty. Anybody else do that? Or is that just me? Oh, I love cheesecake. I love like Breyer's got that cheesecake ice cream. That's the only one I like. I don't like all the other cheesecake ice cream. Breyer's is fine. Just like when I want black walnut ice cream, I have to get it from Baskin Robbins. Baskin Robbins has their own kind of black walnut ice cream, and it's different than all the rest. If you like black walnut, try it at Baskin Robbins, and you'll see. Yeah, it's a chocolate frosty with fries. That is a go to since I was a kid. That's a go to. I love it. That's one of my comfort foods. If I'm sitting eating the frosty and fries, yes. Oh, I'm glad to see more people. I swear, when I used to do, people say, "Oh, Danny, stop dipping that." So whenever I'm around people who don't like it, I just put the fry in my mouth and then eat a spoon. But I used to literally dip them, like make a fry spoon out of it. Yeah. Like my mom would be like, "Eat your burger first, because I know you about to eat them fries." That when I was a little kid, I've done that forever. But I can't lie, that strawberry frosty is good. That vanilla is whack, but that strawberry frosty is good. But it's not good with fries. You can only do it with the chocolate. And like, what is a frosty, y'all? Because it's not a malt, it's not ice cream. What is a frosty? How do you make it? That's what I want to know. What is a frosty? Let's see. I'm about to Google it. What is a frosty made of? Because I need to know, y'all. Because it's not ice cream. What is it? I don't know. Does anybody know what a frosty is? Because I have no idea. Now you want a frosty? What I say about Wendy's is, you get tired of McDonald's. Like McDonald's is just that fell off like man. Oh, just McDonald's. Wait, it's condensed milk. That's what it is. Whipping cream with fruit. What? I knew. I'm like, it's not ice cream, but it kind of give me that texture and look of ice cream. It's not a malt because I don't like malts. Like, I used to love malts, but I don't like malts no more. And I don't know what make a malt different, but I don't like malts. They way too thick too. Whipped cream with fruit and condensed milk. But Frosties are fine. I'm just seeing if it's something you can make yourself. Like somebody tell me, is it condensed milk or evaporated milk turns to caramel? Which one is the one that you use to turn to caramel? I told you I am not a baker at all. I have no idea. Like people make ice cream. My buddy's friend makes mama make ice cream. They can make all those cakes and stuff, and it's not me at all. And I'm sure maybe if I sat and started it, because I'm just compulsive with it, I just get to it where I got good. But I'm just not that. Hmm. Yeah, I know. It's the condensed milk for caramel. Yeah, somebody told me that. I was like, wait, how does condensed milk turn into caramel? What? Amazing. Amazing. Because you got to heat it, right? And then let it cool. And then people always tell me, like, if you make cakes, put pudding in it. I'm like, wait, what? And I'm telling you, I'm not a baker at all. Yeah, I just found out that condensed milk makes. That's why I couldn't remember was it condensed or evaporating, but I just found out that recently, like in the last couple of years. But yeah, no, like I said, but they'll tell me like, yeah, if you wanted to taste not fluffier, but like put pudding mix in the cake mix. Hmm. Dre, so I see you can cook and bake. Because I have no idea about some of this stuff. But I love desserts. Like, do y'all remember on The Housewives of Jersey? What was Teresa's cousin's name? I want her and Teresa used to look so much alike to me. What was her name? But remember, she used to make all those treats and those desserts. I swear, I thought if I knew her, I would. Oh my god, every day because they look so. What was those called? Not cannolis. What were they called? Those little treats she made. Oh, they look delicious. It's a laundromat over on Cicero, where I used to live on the other side of Cicero. Um, and in it has a store. And when you go in there, they'll have like churros and all kind of fresh stuff. This stuff that looks like almost like a big old pork skin, but it's so soft and oh my god, they have all this stuff and all these sweet stuff, and then they'll have candy that's spicy. They'll have like Danish, it's like all kind of little treats, and it's all fresh. It's all fresh, man, y'all. When I used to stay over there, first of all, when I did my laundry on Sunday, I used to keep coming in there. Sometimes I come in and try to be good, like just let me get some flaming hots with cheese. Then I come back and be like, all right, man, I can't. I keep smelling these pastries all up in here, and y'all won't close before I get bad with it. And it's a place over by my job. They do smoothies, but they also do all this candy, and they have like all this Mexican. Oh, they got some good candies. I be trying to run, y'all. I'm telling y'all, because I always got some candy on deck. I'm trying to think, because last night when I went to the movie theater, we went to the Lake Street Theater in Oak Park, and they still actually got reasonable prices. So I was able to get nachos, popcorn, a pop, and some candy for $22. I was like, this is a lick. Because when I was in Georgia and we went to the movies, I got me some popcorn, a pop, and some candy. It was $31. I said, damn it, y'all. Shit, I already got to pay $5 million just to get in the theater. Spiky, you in my city? Spiky, you better. Well, um, Spiky, Chef, Finest Wine. What's the other one? She's from my city too. Was Ashley Miller? Because I'm telling you, when I get monetized, I'm gonna put together in my city a benefit. I'm probably gonna do something in skating, like the one of the skating rinks. I'm probably gonna use Martin Luther King skating rink because I've been a member with them since they opened, and I'm probably gonna use their skating rink. But I'm gonna have a thing, and I'm gonna charge for it, and I'm gonna give back to my city. I'm probably gonna donate the money to one of the groups, the mothers who have lost children to gun violence. One, I'm gonna donate to something. If it's not half of the it ain't gonna be all the proceeds. It's definitely gonna be more than half of it. Half or more. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. And I'm gonna make sure that whoever I'm donating to, they gonna be there too. Cause see, every time we rise, I gotta, I gotta give back. In the first place, I gotta give back to is my city. I just have to. I have to. I love my setting, and I don't care what nobody say about it. It's a jungle, but it's still a good place. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. And you're not. We Capone City, so it's gonna always be gang. So you better know that. But Spikey, you in my city. You live on the south side. Oh, I came from the south side. I came from over. I went to Warren on 93rd, 93rd and Jeffrey. Went to Earhart on the south side, over on that east. Well, definitely. I was supposed to go to well shit, they had put me in Bogan, and that's where I was gonna go. And Bowen. No, Bogan would have been better. Bowen. I was gonna go to Bowen. But I wanted to go to CVS because it was, down the street. I don't even know why they sent me over there. I'm like, I can go to Bowen, but then I ended up going over Park. Oh, you look like, girl. When I tell you, I'm always around your way because when I go south, usually if I'm not getting off on 63rd, I'm getting off on 95th, especially if I'm on the red line. Sometimes I'm getting off on Chinatown because I be going over there. I like to go over there sometimes to get something to eat. And then sometimes I get off at Chinatown because I'm going to jump on the Cermak bus and take the Cermak bus back. I know just where you went. Yeah, you get off on Garfield. If you getting off coming from the west side, if I get off on 55th, what's right over there as soon as you get off? What, a Wendy's? Gas station? Oh, yeah. I hate about Garfield when you get toward the park. When you start going east, you get toward the park, I always get confused. Like, wait a minute, which one's gonna leave me the cottage? Which one's gonna take me out of here? A little lost. And Spike, you be around there, you probably know my family. They be all up 55th and May, 55th. They be all up around there. So this is my city. I'm all over it, baby. Oh, Spike, we want to get together one day. Like I said, I got to get up with Chef. We supposed to be getting together and have lunch. I'm always, and I swear, that's what I tell y'all. If y'all know, I'm just burning the candle on every end. Like I be doing so much. Ooh, you partying for your birthday, Vixie? Oh, shiznit. In Cincinnati, you ain't even far. I tell you, I cannot say the word Cincinnati and not think of that. WKRP in Cincinnati. That's why when Jules was doing it on there to G, and I was cracking up because it's funny because anytime I say Cincinnati, I think of that show. My mom used to love that show. Oh yeah, I can tell Chef cool as him. He got that Chicago vibe. Sorry, y'all, my ears feel like they're about to pop. Oh. Yeah, he sing cool. He's definitely got that Chi-Town vibe. And he got that South Side cut, It's different. Like I said, I'm all the sides, but I know the difference. Oh yeah, Spikey, definitely. I want definitely my Chicago creators to come through. This is our setting. And like I said, the way you make moves in any way is that you have to network and you have to have more than just you. Because it's gonna be things you're gonna need. It's gonna come, you know what I mean? So you have to just move around. And that's how you get messages out further is when it's more people spreading it. Because yeah, no matter how big you get, it's always better to keep growing. That's how you're gonna touch everywhere. YouTube gives us the ability that if we're gonna be a light and wear the crown everywhere we go, it's gonna be people from all over the world shining their light, being the light they meant to be. Oh yes. Wait, that's how I got thrown off for a second. I had to realize that, wait, because I see my Vixie, and then I seen Vixie Satan. So at first, when I first seen Vixie Satan, I was thinking of Vixie. And then I thought, wait, that's a Vixie's Satan. And then I realized that was somebody different. So then when Vixie came, I'm like, wait, let me make sure I spoke to Vixie too. Because I knew I had spoke to Vixie Satan. But when I spoke to Vixie Satan earlier, I just said, hey, Vixies. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me make sure I spoke to both. Okay. Yeah, I just subscribed today, Spike. Spike, when I used to see you when I first started coming around over there, because the chef had showed out I think it was the first one, I think was Rock's channel. He had did a intro for her, and I went over there, I subscribed, so then I saw her in Day to Day doing a thing together, and so I subscribed, and then comedian L was in there, I went and subscribed, and I saw him, so I would see you. At first I didn't even know you had a channel at all, so I am glad to be subscribed. And I definitely be checking out AM Mazzetti. Mazzetti right down the street. Well, now, right now I'm in Melrose Park. Like I said, I never deny where I'm at. I'm in Melrose Park. Lately, like I said, I was supposed to go outside yesterday, but we ended up going to take my auntie to the movie out this way. Like I said, we went to Lake Theater. And so since we came out this way, I didn't go south. But I need to go south for several reasons. I need to go south and mess with my family. Oh, no, it's two different people. Mm-mm. But yeah, I need to go out there anyway, mess with my peeps. Because I really wanted to go around and mess with my cousin and them since my cousin died a couple of months ago. It's been hard enough. Oh, you from Hazelcrest? Okay. Them south suburbs. Yeah, when I used to go to Westwood out in River Oaks, and when I went there, half of the people that go there, they either was in Hazelcrest, they was in all them little suburbs out there. Oh, I'm trying to think of all of them. Some of them was coming right from Indiana. I was just telling Susan that the other day that if you like when we out east, you right next to Indiana. Like you in some place like River Oaks, Hazelcrest, all type of place, you go to Indiana in a few minutes. I was telling them about Gary, like man, when I was just telling them about Indiana. Yeah, that's pockets of Indiana that are woo wee racist is an understatement. Oh, have fun at their doctor's appointment. Oh no, this isn't even doctor's appointment. She's not feeling good. Oh, prayers for the little one. I hope she's feeling better. It might be a stomach bug. Ugh, I hope it's a quick stomach bug. It's nothing worse than a stomach bug. Mm. Yeah, take your time on getting the dress. Yeah, Gary, wow. Hmm. But the sad thing is, like, they gave up on Gary so long ago, and you can see it all through the city of people. Sorry, I was just trying to catch up on comments. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm caught up because see that's how you miss stuff, and then later I go back and like, oh, I didn't want to seem like I was ignoring, because I remember when sometimes you'd say something in a chat, and then you'd be like, damn, I feel like they answering the person above me and the person under me, but they don't see me. But sometimes when you strolling back, so if I go back fast, I might just stop and be like, oh, I'm answering this, so I did miss it, and so that's why I was trying to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Mm. Yeah, I hope prayerfully it's nothing bad. Like I said, I hope it's just like a stomach bug. Or it could be a little constipation, maybe something like that. You be over there to visit your grandparents and Gary. Because if you do, I bet you your grandparents will tell you how they've let Gary, not your grandparents, but how they've let Gary fall to hell in a handbasket. And I bet it ain't nowhere like the place that they grew up there. It ain't nowhere like that no more. Because, like I said, Gary, from like the 80s to what it was in like 2010, no, two totally different places. Mm. Oh, it's sort of touch. Oh. Mm. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's not an appendix or anything. Oh yeah, well, go on to that doctor's appointment. Keep us posted because we definitely sending out love and prayers. It's not the same Spaghetti at all, and it's sad. And it's sad because once upon a time, the people of the Indiana, of Gary, were keeping it. You know what I mean? Like, and they just, oh man, what they've done. I mean, it is infested. Like Gary is almost like the '80s, and it makes me mad because Gary wasn't even that in the '80s. They tore the. No, they didn't. See what I mean? That's what I'm telling you. Gary has just went to the. I was just telling somebody I had took a buddy out to Gary a few years back, and they were because the shelter was all about 10 years ago, all bagged up in Chicago and everything else. So first they had went out to Indianapolis, but Annapolis was like hell to the no. Like no, 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 you got to be a resident here. We are not housing in nobody. They was on it because all these people were coming out there and trying to do it. So somebody had told my buddy, like, go to Gary, man. We took her out there. When we get out there, we stop. I stop at this gas station to ask him, like, where this shelter is, blah, blah, blizzy, blay. And dude in the gas station was like, girl, people be stabbing and getting murked up in that doggone shelter. You know what I'm saying? And women be getting assaulted. I said, wait, there's dudes up in there? Baby to the back. And nobody cared. I can't believe they tore down Michael's memorial. They just do the most. Yeah, all them places gonna be up. Hammond even up, but Indianapolis is the mecca to Indiana. But yeah, as far as Indiana, worse than the South though. She. Ooh, Florida State. Okay, that's where she wants to go. Okay. My brother Steve, his wife, she's graduated originally from Florida State, but then all her other degrees, she got like two masters, and all her other degrees are from other places. But she graduated, got a bachelor's from Georgia. I mean, Florida State. Of course, she did that in like '90. I think she went from '90. She went from '92 to '96. I think or seven or '91. Because I think she was back here before I graduated. With my class graduated high school. Mm-hmm. And that's originally where she went. Right. Why would you tear it down? Because that's what I'm telling you. It's so savage out there, though. It's so savage right now. Like that's why I just asked her. Like her grandparents gotta hate what's going on around them, and then because when you live somewhere, then it's also products of people that you watch and like, damn, their kids became like this, or their grandkids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why they tore that down. And a lot of people don't know when you enter Indiana, it's also where Babyface is from. Because they got a whole road out there. It's called Babyface Edmonds. What is it called? Kenneth Babyface Edmonds Road or something. Highway. Yeah. Babyface from out there too. That's a damn shame they did that. That's a damn shame because Michael Jackson is the greatest thing to ever come out of there. It's a damn shame they did that. Have a good one, Draylo. I can't believe that. You know, when these kids got a school they want to go to, though, that's all they want to go to. I always tell them have two, three schools that you are that excited about. I don't care if one is unreachable, just put them all up there. But if you put all of them in one basket, they don't even realize sometimes they get somewhere else that could still be a great school. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people from Gary. Like I said, Michael is the Mecca. I mean, if Michael was from Chicago, he'd be the Mecca because it's Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, you said there's a lot of them from Gary? Babyface from Gary? I didn't know Babyface was from Gary. I know he's from Indiana. I didn't know that. I didn't either. I didn't either. I think when I was young, I wanted to go to college because I wanted that what I saw on TV college experience, going to these great football games, and you know what I mean. Like I wanted that. I wanted to actually get in a sorority when I was younger. When I was a little kid, I thought that was like the coolest things in the world. I really wanted to be a part of all that. So I wanted the college experience for that. But then I got to a certain age, and I knew that everything in my life was gonna mean it was not gonna have anything to do with college. Then when I went back to college, I actually got involved in it and got serious about it because I had registered. I went to Malcolm X. I went to Triton. You know what I'm saying? I did it, the dance before, and then be like, "Oh, it's not for me." I do a semester, and be like, "I'm just not for me. I'm tired of school." Then when I finally got back into it, and I was at Westwood, and then like I said, Lisa Madigan had my program pulled at the school. You know what I mean? They was misusing the funds. There was a bunch of shit going on, but my program got pulled. And I could have stayed at the school and just can't change my program and my degree to like, something else. But I was mad because that's not what I was going to school for. So, and if I would have went anywhere else, like any college, they're not going to take all them credits because then they get less money out of you. So I'd have been starting over. So I was just upset. And then I decided I was done. That anything in my life I was going to do was just going to be the way it was supposed to be. And everything that happened in my life was just the way to get me there. So that's what I decided. So then I just started doing like independent contract work, that kind of stuff. I was an independent contractor, so I didn't want to work for anybody. So like right now, me doing this, I know I've grown a lot because I mean, literally before this, I don't even work for anybody like that. I haven't worked in a restaurant since I was a teenager, like at all. Oh, that private school. I paid for Catholic school for all three of my children, but they were in there for 2 years. Yeah, for junior high. Because at one point we lived in a neighborhood where the schooling system was so shitty that the only way to get them into a good school, to have them have good schooling, was to do that. And that was so funny because that's when I lived in Humboldt Park, and that was during that whole No Child Left Behind. But they was leaving children behind in the dumps with no chance, with no hope. And I was like, "What is all this No Child Left Behind?" And they leaving them behind because I'm looking 10 years later on where they left some of them, what they did to some of them. So, oh, don't get me started, y'all. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know people that got so many degrees, and here's what they do: they literally are taking like two, three classes or whatever still, They never stopped getting degrees to the day they died. They said take that debt with them to hell because they just keep going. Governor State, yeah, I know people that went to Governor State. hmm And what's funny is I knew people that went to Governor State and was driving from Chicago to Governor State. And I ain't even making it up. I knew a girl that one person I knew was, south, so it was easy for him. But the other person I knew was out west. They stayed by damn Central. And they was driving all the way to Governor State. They had classes 3 days a week. I was like, that's a hell of a truck. Yeah, because like I said, the only part of that transfer is you could have 70 credits and transfer, and they're gonna give you 20 of them. And you're gonna be redoing classes that you already went through, and it just shit gets annoying. That's what I tell even with the kids. Like with my daughter, I told her if you plan on transferring out, since you at this junior college when she first went in, I said, since you're at this junior college, finish your associate. So no matter what you do when you go, that's done. That leg is done. Don't sit here, get almost done with your associate, try to transfer to another school, lose half them credits, and be mad about no, finish out your associate. So that's what she did. She finished her associates at Triton, but she hasn't registered back. But she's talking about moving out of state, so she's thinking about looking into the schools because she's thinking about going to Arizona. Oh, that is a blessing. 90%. That's almost a full ride. That's almost a full ride. And school is so expensive. I got buddies. My best friend lived down the street. Her parents paid for all of their children to go to college. And one into law school. Like, I mean, out of pocket. Like, you dig, like for real. It ain't no joke. And they'll tell you they thank God they could do. They tell you it ain't no joke. I mean, they pay for everything. Books, dorm, everything. But honey, if you can get the scholarships or any of that stuff, you take it because his education shouldn't be denied. And don't you ever be embarrassed on the fact that you're going to get an education. Shit. Yeah, you're going to go into debt no matter what. There's going to be parts where you're going to have to take out loans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is ahead of the game. And I love to see when the kids are ahead of the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Governor State is a great school. Okay. What sport does she play? And that's a good thing. That's why my oldest son, I'm just waiting for him to find that because, I saw it with my oldest son that sometimes with young men, what we don't realize when we have that grown man that you mess with that you don't understand, that just like some women, they get hurt in a relationship and it stunts them. But my son had such good work ethic that from the time he was 16, 15, and he was just working on a work permit. And from 15 to almost 19, he had the same job. I'm so proud of him. But when he got low and depressed, he just gave up on things. And that's how we do. You just start doing things that hurt yourself in your pain. That's why we gotta learn to fight better because some of us are fighting and thinking we're being strong, but we're still fighting wrong for ourselves. But our kids are seeing it and they're gonna duplicate it and emulate it and imitate it. But the difference is they're gonna not know all the stuff you knew because they're imitating the front they were watching. So they'll front like you. But they don't know, it's I don't know. Like I said, when you grow up and you really grow up, you start really thinking about the effect your actions have on people, on your children, on yourself, on your relationships, on your job, on your, what I mean, on your health shit, your decisions. So, yeah. I don't know what these people are doing in this house. They still are in the home. Look at me being nosy. I'm like my grandma now. What are they doing in the hall? They minding their business. Okay, go ahead. We'll be right here. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. She got that fast pitch. Okay. That spin around. Oh, wow. Did he ever make it in any kind of way on base in baseball? Oh, congratulations. Oh, that is good. I had a buddy who was so good back in the day on pitching that he actually got an offer to go to a minor league and, like, start there and do that. And we was like, that's such a good thing. And he decided to sign up for the military. He just switched up and was like, he wanted to serve his country. And that's where he went. Congratulations though on that. That is good. But yeah, when you follow your dreams, you believe in your dreams, and you fight for your dreams, they'll come true. Because as you keep fighting for them, sometimes you're gonna realize when the dream was a fantasy part, and the real dream will come out. You take out all the stuff that's just, the fantasy stuff. When I say fantasy, it's the stuff that is gonna hold you from doing it because you're gonna say, "Oh, I gotta come up with that 20 grand to go on and start it." But really, you could have just started from the ground. You know what I mean? But it's the fantasy things. It's like, oh, well, if I'm not gonna have a Mac, like I literally had said, well, I'll start a YouTube channel, and then everything was going on YouTube, and I would say, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel when I go on and go get me a MacBook. I didn't even have a regular laptop, and I was gonna go straight to a MacBook, y'all. I ain't even lying. When I got a MacBook, I'm gonna make sure I got my lights and camera and some stands and a this and a that. Then I said, "Girl, you ain't gonna start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start like this." And I had to because otherwise you just procrastinate. And then you saying, "Wait, everything is pulling me to go out here, but I'm procrastinating so much that it's bothering me." Like I would literally watch stuff sometimes and be like, "Oh my god, I just can't take this shit no more. I can't." But you couldn't help, like I said, because it's like a car accident. I can't help but look. I can't help but see what's going on. I can't help but find out the other side. Cause like when I'm watching a creator and the creator is saying to me, "Yeah, this is my side of the story. This is my side of the story." I gotta go hit others. That don't mean that I'm becoming like I'm taking a side or Pookie and Juki. No, I just want to hear it. And so that's what happened. I know that's right. And after you accomplish anything close to what you dreamed about, it just makes you keep going. Like I remember years ago, I heard Russell Simmons say that a real entrepreneur starts something and doesn't like you build it up, but you're not afraid to let it go because you know that there's something in you that'll build something else, and it keeps going. So like that's how I feel about like since I was young, that everything I was supposed to do was gonna be like an entrepreneur. That I was gonna build things from the ground up, but that I had all these ideas, and that one day they would come. But one thing I always knew that whatever I did, I would be somewhere where whether it was the masses listen, it would be available to the masses. I just always knew that. I used to sit and feel like I was being interviewed and cameras on way before there was reality shows. And but I knew I never wanted to be on TV. I never wanted to be an actor. But as now, like I get older, I just realize it's to come from my heart. Like that's what I'm meant to do. And that'll answer it all. And if I stay there. But I had to find my heart again, y'all. I had to, because it was cold as ice. It was cold as ice. You know what I mean? Like earlier, we was even joking about saying somebody's heart could be black or whatever, but that's a way of saying that it's dead. But in reality, your heart isn't what feels. That comes strictly from the brain. The brain is where it's housed all the pain, all the times you let somebody slip, all the times you wish somebody would. All that comes from your brain. The heart doesn't feel. You know what I mean? The heart pumps blood. The heart makes oxygen. Like the heart doesn't feel. So my heart can never really be, you know what I mean? But when it says come from the heart, it comes from where I feel, where I'm pumping blood, where I bleed my soul. That's why it's coming from my heart. It's not coming just from my mind. Cause see, the mind got pockets of it that'll tell you, no, fuck that. They don't even be. It shouldn't be like this. This world too cold to be nice. But my heart knows who I am, what I am, and that when I was younger, that when I used to drive past the projects as a shorty, drive down State Street as a shorty, I would tell my mama like, these aren't bad people. These just people. But they are, like, I was young. My mother would tell I was young, and I would say, why is it that people over by the projects, all these stores they got is like a Chinese food restaurant, they got little corner stores or liquor stores buying, but they don't have a movie theater, they don't have nothing, but then people are mad to see them in their movie theater. So when Magic Johnson decided to put stuff in neighborhoods, like we wasn't such vigilantes, we had one in Hyde Park, but Hyde Park diverse. But then they put one on 87th. They put one on Holman and Roosevelt. And they actually said, now don't get me wrong, on Holman and Roosevelt didn't last now. But it lasted longer than I thought it would. But like I said, Rich, you didn't give it. And then when they did it, they said, oh, see, I told you something would happen. Something happened in many theaters. When we see the movie theaters that been shot up on the news, they ain't in no hood. They in suburbs. So, you know what I mean? But it's like you treat people a certain way and then expect them to act anything different. You can't treat people like an animal and then tell them, why ain't they acting like normal people? Because you treat me like an animal, so I'm acting like a beast. And so I've always had that spirit and that heart. And like I said, I am an underdog. I was counted out by society. I was what you call gonna be a failure. I was what you could call something, I guess, to make yourself pull up. You know what I mean? But I wasn't. I'm a good person. I'm a great energy. And the things that it is that 9 out of 10 people that come in contact with me are gonna know that. Not because I'm perfect, not because I'm trying to buy them, not because I'm nothing. And like I said, I've literally cared for people because I don't want to see people hurt. I remember when my nephew passed, literally, all I could think every day is if my sister just smiles once today, I can be okay. And that was my only goal every day. So, like I said, I'm not making up somebody I am. I'm just finally just truly being who I am unapologetically. Because I'm not somebody bad. I'm not somebody out to hurt you. I'm not somebody think I'm better than. I'm not somebody to down you. I ain't none of that. I ain't none of that. I can be everything to you that I want. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, oh, treat me this good, but I'm gonna treat you like dirt because I get to, because I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Because you ain't nothing. No, that ain't me. I'm just not that person. And when I don't want to mess with you or I don't agree with what you do, I just stay far, far and away. And I'm always just hoping you get your shit together. In my Susan voice. Who are you? Wait, who are you corrupting in Vixie Satan? Are you corrupting Heidi? Selfie Queen, hey sis, how you doing? Selfie, I gotta tell you something now, sis. I know one thing, and I know it because in a different form, I'm going through it myself. But there's a glow on you, sis. There's a glow on you, and it tells me that it's because right now you are getting to work on you. You are getting to work on you from the inside out. You getting to forgive you, to love on you, to stand by your decisions and everything. Man, sis, there's a glow on you, sis. It's a glow on you, and I love how I look on you. I do. Because the only other time I see a woman have a glow like that, she pregnant. Wait a minute. Do we need to talk? I mean it, sis. I mean that from my heart. There's a glow. I said, wait, did she got on a light? I said, wait, she's sitting outside. I noticed that first day when you sit outside and your son was showing, the food you made. I said, there's a glow. And I seen you again. I said, oh no, there's a glow. Because she got the same glow on the inside that she had when she was sitting outside. That's a glow. That's on you. Like the last dragon, when you got that glow, you feel that fire. You can't let go. Girl, when you got that glow, when you got a glow, it'll make somebody feel good when you walking on there, sitting in the room like this. Then you come with that glow. Girl, what got you so happy? They get happy because that glow is the start of the light. The light. I told you that yesterday. I had to flick that light switch on. And sometimes I realized I had to come out of the dark. And everything that was holding me in the dark. You know how you be in those, I just said it earlier. You be in those relationships and you're like, well, he know me so well. Like, I'm just me. I can be me. I don't worry about nothing. I'm not flawed. We got that. You know what I mean? It's just a comfort zone. But if I really want this relationship to grow, I got to grow. Because, see, I'm still sitting here stagnant. Because I'm holding back me. So, sis, I salute. Oh, my God. When the queens are in the building. Because the queens had to fight. If you think you a queen and you ain't been through the cuffs of life, it don't mean you had to be on nothing. It don't mean you had to have people get murdered. None of that. But you've been through life. And I'm loving it, sis. I'm loving it because it's hard. So I know sometimes the glow comes because you done cried so much your cheeks are shiny. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the glow comes because something had to shine through you because you done took out some of that feeling. You done cleansed out some of that thing. I'm telling you, it's like when my grandma told you, my grandma used to say when you were sick, you got to get in the shower and wash that sick off. Well, sometimes when we've been hurt and we've been sad, sometimes you got to walk, get in that shower and cry. You got to let the water flow because when it's done, it's a different cry. It's not that cry that had you go pull the covers back up in the bed and lay down and not eat today because that's a different cry. That's a part of the grief, the grieving. You know what I'm saying? But other than that different cry have you growing every day. It'll have you 1 minute sitting here wiping tears off your face and the next minute smiling. Because you're just it's a different space. I know. And then you have some moments where you think maybe going back, but see, sometimes you done been back so much, back ain't an option no more. Because even if we stayed together, it had to be forward. We couldn't go back. Because that don't exist. I've evolved. That person to me don't live no more. I just know where they were. I know how they felt because I was there. Oh, man. Love says, love. Hey, George, how you doing? How you doing? I know I love when the king's in the building because I know the queens are safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am good. Can't complain. How are you doing today? Sis. I'm glad someone saw your name, my daughter, because I sure been thinking it like, hey, you are glowing, sis. You are glowing. Well, there's a joy on you. And you hold that feeling. Even when you down, hold that. Hold that, sis. And even when you on here, take the time not to even notice what's said wrong. But no, you know how when you see something wrong, you notice it first. You can tell by the way somebody started the thing out. Like, first of all, I'm like, oh shit, they finna get nasty. Ignore those. But anything that grabs something of a joy and a peace to you, hold that. Because that's what you need right now. That's what's feeding your soul right now. Yeah, it's because your soul is starving. And it's the worst thing and the funniest thing I learned, is the biggest thing our soul be calling for is us. For us to know that what everybody said ain't what we are. And everything we did ain't what we are. And every mistake we are was just to make us better. We've made it to make us better. So like I said, shit. Once you grab this as self, once you grab self, and you know that when I did it for the best of me. Because where it's pulling me. So I'm happy, sis. I'm happy. I'm happy for you, and I know this is gonna be a rough road. It's gonna be a rough road, but at the same time, what you're gonna see in it is as rough as it may seem. It's gonna be the smoothest journey you ever took. I know. I'm in it right now. You got this. You got this. You built for it. You got it. And now you can finally live. We've been living. It's time to be alive. And I don't want to be just fighting. I don't want to be in war, and I don't want to be, like I tell you, we got to be able to put them guns on safety. You take the bulletproof off. You don't need it up in here. You don't need it up in here. You can have a fine up in here. You're safe up in here. The protection of your safety is my safety too. So that's why everybody moving in the right way. Ooh, chips and sauce. I love chips and sauce. Except for that one day, y'all, when that chips and guacamole, y'all know I ain't even ate no guacamole since that day. Ooh, that's what started the abscess. It all started with a chip. Mmm. Yes. It does wonders. I'm telling you. It's just like y'all know how when you ain't went out and got something, you go get dressed, you just feel a little different. You go get your hair done, you feel a little different. You go get your nails and your feet done, you get a little different. You go to the spa and get them to massage every crevice of your body, you feel a little different. You feel a little different. It's something in your walk, it's something in your stride, it's something in the way that head holds up. And there's something in that it salutes respect. Because it's just some people say, you be walking past guys, you be thinking, damn, did I do something sexy? It's the energy. They felt a queen hit the room. They was talking to somebody and they said, well, because one thing about real men, there's something with a confidence in a woman. And when that self, like I said, because trust me, there's many men out here, and they're looking for your weakness. They're looking for that fact that you need somebody so bad you're willing to take whatever they give you because you done got yourself wrapped up in. They're looking for that. And they'll run from strength. They say, oh, shit. But the real ones say, oh, no. It's a queen sitting there. And she not cocky or nothing like that. She just a queen. So her presence enters the room and you know it. You can feel it. And so, salute queen. I always tell people, I wouldn't change one thing that happened in my life. Do that mean I want to go through any of it again? No. But I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be this had it not been for everything that happened in my life. And that's what people have to understand. It's not just the one action. That's why people come here, oh, somebody did something, that thing just had me ready to take my life. No, boom, you was on the verge already. It already was a thought, an act, a try. It doesn't just happen like that. It's just... Let me see, because I think I just seen my slide come up in the bed. Oh, that was I am. Wait, I always give me. I am NB. Hey. Thanks for stopping in. I enjoyed y'all the other day. I really did. And like I said, because for me, it's always coming out of this box. Like, it don't have to be just one. None of us are just one thing. You know what I mean? I might be over here, do this in my regular life. I might have a bunch of, so if I'm on here, I'm gonna have different things I do. I might be over in a web, on a site that talks about nothing but self-love because I'm about that. And I might be over here with the poets, and I might be over here for the gossip and the drama, and I might be over here because now I know it's a mob. So, you know what I'm saying? I could be in all these different places because all of these are different parts of interest in my life. That's it. And that's what this here internet was made for. But we done got so, oh, well, if I go there, I guess I can't be here. And if you don't like them, I don't like them, man. And let me get your information and go to your crib because I ain't like what you said. Get the fuck out of here. Like, come on. That's what it's about? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's not happening. And I'm not saying it couldn't even happen to me. What I'm saying is it's still going to be the stupidest shit I've ever heard of in my life because why is that what I'm doing? And then, like I said, when you're doing that on here, I just wonder about in your real life what you do. Do you stalk down your neighbors? Do you drive off shit? Like, what do you do? Because if you do, you are part of this problem to this whole here country we live in. Right. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Yeah, that was nice. I know, I know. You died in here. Wait, that was good. Yeah, it does. It does. And when you go out there and you just feel good about yourself, people see that. And they notice it. Yesterday I went to the movies. I literally had on a t-shirt, a pair of leggings, some Hershey Kisses socks, my hair in this ponytail. First I got into this conversation with this lady, and she was telling me about how she had did this hair, and this girl put glue in her hair, and it took off the whole front of her hair, but then the back of her hair is still long, but she lost the front, and she's just so insecure about it that she just keeps it. So we got into this conversation. So then she's, oh girl, I just love your confidence. I kid you not. Then, like I said, the man on the bus, just a flirt. And I thought, I didn't even come out into anything. But it's just something in the way you was moving. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, and I love when I change the color of my hair. Y'all see that's why every time I crochet, I be trying. Oh, then I get stuck in some colors where I'm like, I like that color. So now I'm sticking to that color, you know. Yeah, and I'm making sure I'm catching up. I don't want to be missed because we having good conversations up in here. Yes. Oh yeah, Vixie. And see, Vixie, I think you done changed that hair color before too, haven't you? Yeah, and I am NB. I saw you I think when I woke up, you were either doing a live. When I got up, you were doing a live. And I was like, I had to check it out. Like I said, sometimes I'll see a bunch of lives. And like I said, I do want to see stop in and see what everybody doing. Some people say that shit. I really mean that shit. Like I will really stop in and see what's going on and watch. And then when I had came to the very first time when Heidi had told us when you came, I think you had came back, but we went over there and you were talking, and Heidi and Amber had came up on your chat. I fell in love with y'all there. You and Jesse, y'all just y'all chemistry. I just like it. And y'all accents I love already. I mean, but that's anybody who speaks like that. I just love it. It's some of y'all New York, Jersey, Boston. Our accents I adore. Like, oh my God, it's just something in it, just got a little roughness to it, but a little love and a little heart and a little just something to it. I just love it. Yeah, Vixie always got a raw hair color. That's how I'm like, wait, Vixie, you don't change that hair color before. Didn't you do like a red? It was pink. I was gonna say, yeah. I told you because I remember telling you on once when you were talking about it. I didn't even get a notification for Jerry going live this morning because you know I gotta get some of that. I told you I gotta get some of that good Australian. I gotta see it. I didn't see that. I'm definitely gonna go back and check that out. Yeah, so this morning when I got up, like I said, I was just looking at my notifications to see like what I missed yesterday. Because yesterday, between going to the movies, then coming back and doing the live and having the bad eye when I was, like I said, I literally woke up this morning. That's when I saw the Deary Vet thing, finishing it off. And that live was from like 2, 3 days ago. That's how I saw the beginning of it. But yeah, I truly was. So now today is a catch up day, but I'm off today and tomorrow. So yeah, so today is a lot of catch up day too, and at the same time coming to mind, but I haven't done a wig yet. Like I don't know. I remember back in the day, wigs were like for older people, and now wigs like everybody. I mean, people be wearing these, and they don't even call them wigs; they call them units. They be wearing these units, and I be thinking they have sew ins or it's their hair and it be a whole wig, but I still have not worn one. But I used to dye my own hair, so I would bleach my hair once a year and dye it. Not always the first color dye is something that I could put another dye on it without having to bleach my hair again. But that still eats and tears at your hair. Okay. Yeah, what I said was like I said the other day when I was saying like unsubscribe and to subscribe back to see if that notification did. I'm gonna do that, but I don't get that because I always try to hit the bell so it could at least come up on my notifications. Units, right? That's what I'm like. Somebody told me don't call them wigs, call them units. I'm like, oh, they units. And like, you know how people be like, hey Tina, like they'll be like what's it called, a frontal? And I have no, like, I don't even know how to speak the lingo with it. A frontal? I think this is called a frontal. But then there's women who'll get like sew-ins and they'll do a front. So I'm like, was that a half a wig? Like, I don't get it. But I'm telling you, these kids will put it on and they be parting it, wearing it up. And you know it ain't they heavy green, pink, purple, and go down their butt. You know it ain't they heavy. You think, this looks authentic. Like, it's a whole unit. And they're like, you gonna get an install? I said, install? They installing it? You gotta be careful. But I always think, like, when I'm in the beauty supply store, I always notice like people getting several wigs. And I was thinking, oh, the sweet thing with that is they could change it. But then I wonder, are they actually doing that where they putting on the wig caps and then like putting that adhesive to keep it to their head, or are they just putting on the wig where you can just pull it off? Because I know you can also put on them and just be able to just take them off because they fit right, you know? I don't know. You see, I'm learning about them. I don't know. Don't give me a side. I just learned they were units. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, I don't really know. Hmm. Yeah, it does. Her hair always does. Yeah. Like I said, so even we talk about just find that thing. Like hair, like Heidi always got see, but I know one of the secrets, one of the things I love is when you can wrap your hair and just take it down and it got body and it got all, it's like that Queen Latifah rap when how you take down hair, it got so much bounce and body. Like I said, oh, I love that. And then my selfie always going straight with them 90s. Sometimes I swear when you're doing your hair, you remind me so much of the 90s and I love it. Cause I'm super like 90 in it out these days in my mind. So I'm like, I'm thinking about cross colors. Then I look them up and I'm like, cross colors want more money today than they wanted back then. And then do you all remember they had the historical black college jerseys like Grambling and all, not Grambling, do y'all remember TLC Warm in the Baby video? They had the little jumpsuit, the little sweatsuits. I don't know if y'all remember them, but I'm just super like in the 90s. The bangs, I loved having my bangs and okay. Okay, right. Because I was saying a lace front is the one that has the thing to make sure you put it and then you cut it, right? Because that's what I said. I'm trying to understand what is done. So I'm like, okay, if you want to even try one and see if it works. But I know also like with a wig, I have to do the same thing. Like if I do a crochet or something, I have to actually braid my hair down so it's flat. Or I could slick it down and then put it. I don't like slicking my hair down like that though. But yeah, so I was just trying to remember because I think the lace front you had to pull it to make sure it go to your hairline, and right, and then you cut off that. That's that one, right? That's what I'm telling you. I'm just trying to make sure because I know that the install. I think you could install a lace front. See, I don't know, but yeah, like I said, some people be rocking these units, and you like, damn, that shit beautiful. Even these celebrities like these, you be like, man, that's a nice unit. It looks so natural. It looks like they went and got. Well, they did get their hair done. Okay. Yeah, like I said, whenever I'm in the store, and I swear these days you go into those like big warehouse beauty supply stores, half of the store is units. Half of the store is nothing but units. And then you gotta take up half the store because they have, they have the units under it, but then they have all these mannequin heads with the units on it so you can see what they look like. So they all over. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know why I bothered to answer the phone no more. It's the same people. Yeah, Portia's hair be gorgeous. Portia's hair be so gorgeous that at one time I thought she had like sew-ins. And I'm like, wait, she has on a whole unit? Yeah, I think that like I said, I was just saying, Seven. I think if I got one, because I want to try one. So like it's a place in Georgia. Actually, my one of my little brother cousin nephews, uh, one of his good friends since high school, she opened up a shop. She had one in Chicago, and she opened it up in Georgia. And she is juking like, and she make the wigs. You can go to her site. They'll make the wig for you. Come in, do a consultation, whatever, to make the wig, and then they install it. And I said, if I ever do my first wig, I'm going to do it where I find a wig that's be fitting for me, and I get it actually installed. Go naked hair. Oh, that's the hair she used. Go naked hair. Okay. Oh yeah, cross colors. I was looking them up. And I was looking them up for my birthday. I was actually gonna wear a cross color outfit. Mm. And that's just it, y'all. For my birthday, I haven't got dressed in so long, and I kid y'all not. At one point up in my birthday, it was like a holiday. It had to be a day that you dressed really nice, you looked good, your hair was all done, you carried yourself. And I just got to a place where I'm like, you know what? I'm just happy to be alive. And I stopped. So I always, every year for my birthday, I always buy myself the most, like, thing I want the most. I buy it for myself. And but I really, I don't know. I just got to this place where I was like, I don't want to be mad if people forget, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So I'm just happy to be alive. And I just stopped, I don't know. I still did things, but I just stopped caring. But I realized one thing, that I stopped caring to make it like everything was okay. But for me, it wasn't, because that's a celebration of my life. Everybody should celebrate their birthday, not because everybody else is, because you're here. That's why. So I'm like, oh no, this year I'm definitely celebrating. And then, like I said, my nephew was born the day before, and we lost him, and so it kind of makes it a downside. But now we celebrate his life and the joy that he ever came, and that not only did he come and we miss him like crazy, but he brought our family closer. And so I hate that it had to be that way, but I had to find what was the good in something so bad. And so for many years, it was hard to even be happy. And it's hard to be happy when the day before your birthday is the day that somebody who was born that you love, and they're not there. So it was always this reminder. So it always had me down kind of my birthday. So on some years, I woke up literally in the morning on my birthday and was like, I got to drink something and smoke till the day, because I was just sad, you know. But now, like I said, it's a difference, and I want to celebrate my life, and celebrate another year around this here sun, and you know what I mean, another year on this here earth, and how really, even though everything ain't better, some things that weren't are better than they were last year. And so that's what I'm counting. I'm counting the blessings. I'm counting the good things. I'm counting the light, and I'm following the light out of here. So y'all got to know, when y'all come on here and tell me how I'm a light and I'm this and I'm that, do y'all understand that y'all are light to me? Do y'all understand that? Like, do you even know? Do you even know that sometimes I feel like, 'cause I told you, sometimes I'm a candle in the wind, and my light blow out, and then I see y'all light. And somebody come out and they got a candlelight, or one of y'all come up. You don't even know. It's just like when Selfie just said to me, like, you just don't know how bad I need to hear. Y'all just don't know how many times y'all done came and lit my candle. I done been sitting around thinking something, and one of y'all done sent a text, sent a message, put a comment up, sent me an IG message. And at that moment, I needed to hear that, and y'all lit my candle again. And it sent a spark up under me. And I told you, I heard Future saying, bitch, don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say it, and it sparked the light. So y'all are light to me too. Please note that and know that. I mean that. It's not a one-way street around here. It is not a one-way street around here. I definitely, as I said, I'm humbled. I respect it. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all the love. I'm thankful for all the content creators who are supporting, helping, promoting, speaking well on me, respecting me. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot. That means a lot. It does, and I don't never take it. You know what I mean? I never take it lightly. I respect it, and I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every subject. It ain't just about every single one of them. You are definitely the backbone of everyone's platform. Please note that. I know it. When you going to get members, that's who your members gonna be. When you anything you do on here is these people they encourage you. They don't just come and watch; they encourage you. And like I said, I have watched where I'm looking at my numbers and saying, "Oh my God, they is watching the hell out of it." That just to show love, to show support, to say I'm there. It take a village, and I'm grateful for this here village. I'm grateful for the village I'm building with other content creators because that'll build bigger cities for this whole here YouTube because it's networking. So that we found enough ways to separate. I need to find a way to unite so we can all win. So these subscribers can go back to winning. So they can come up out these damn bushes. They got thorns all in their ass. You know what I'm saying? They done been arrested for trespassing because they all hiding and see because they scared to come out and say hello. And they not trying to come in and be messy. They actually want to come in and say, I love you. I watched you. It's somebody watching us, all of us who are content creators. It's somebody in your so-called bushes, because mine, they sitting on their own thrones. Even the bad ones, because they sitting on the thrones, they ain't coming up in here bringing that bullshit in here. So I respect that. Because they come in here easy and just come dropping in some dumb stuff in the comments, but they don't. And so that's respected. But yeah, like I said, please. And then right now, my ear playing is this song by Dietrich Haddon. I remember him from the Preachers of LA. But that's how I really got on him. I know his music, but I really got in him on that. But anyway, he has a song called Well Done. And on my grandmother's grave, that's what we wrote. Job done. What is it? True and faithful servant. Well done. Job done. Job well done. True and faithful servant. And from the moment those words touched my grandma's grave, all I know is I thought to myself, I want to make sure when it's all said and done, that's what I was. That I actually served in my purpose. My life was not in vain. You know what I mean? I truly was like, oh no, that gotta be me too. I had to live my life, but I learned that I had to get out the pain in my life because then I'm not living my life. My life is living me. And it ain't even letting me live good. It's having me live in misery. It's having me live in anger. It's having me live in pain. It's having, you know what I'm saying? I ain't happy with this. I'm risking every day going to jail because I'm about to beat the brakes off somebody. Hold on, I'm trying to see what I did with my earphones. But yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I'm tired of doing it wrong and trying to wonder why it won't go right. I literally, y'all, when I say I don't know how to displace my earphones, because I just had them before. Oh, here I just had them before we went live. Sorry, I don't like when I don't have all my stuff next to me, so I try to have everything right next to me. So just in case I need it, it's right there. And because my eyes will be off and I'll look right at something and then swear it's not there. And then I start getting aggravated because I know it should be there. And then I have to slow down. And I don't like to do that. Thank you. And Heidi, I'm a strong believer in you got to give people their flowers while they're here. You have to. And that's like, shit, that's why I don't hesitate to tell nobody how I feel. I ain't here brown. What am I brown nosing? Just like I tell people, I don't need it's for me they say you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch time outs. Well, with the watch time outs, that's just watching over and over. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to subscribers, I really want them to just be somewhere they want to be. For real. That's it. That's all I want. And because if you have that, then it's definitely going to build the mountain it's meant to build. So that's it. Just know, like, if you came here and you was looking to just start something, and hey, you was just, man, angry, and you just wanted to be mad, the sense ain't that. Because you think it ain't things I'm angry about. There's things going on in the world that piss me off. There's things going on here that piss me off. But that fighting that way ain't gonna get me nowhere. That's all I see is people coming here apologize. People coming on here, and like I said, it's people coming on here, and just because they want to talk about something, their kids are being tortured, like all over here. Where is that fun? Where is that gonna make the supporters, which we need supporters if you want to be on here, especially if all these people want clicks and views. You need supporters. Don't no supporter want to take the chance of their kid being threatened. Don't no supporter want to take the chance of their job being called. Don't no supporter want to take a chance of their husband job getting called up. All this silly shit. So if you ever want that, I ain't, man, the only way you ever want to hear about me, I ain't doxing nobody. I'm dinging doorbells. I'm inviting them to mine. I'm not doxing nobody for what. I don't give a damn where you live. I don't. And if you got children, I definitely don't want to be sitting down no threat. And I'm like I said, I'm from a place where bad boys and girls move in silence. They don't come to the internet to tell you every illegal crime they did, put names to it. They don't come to the internet to let you know how they come into your house and stuff. But over here, they do. I mean, on the internet, they do it, and people get away with it and all this type of stuff. But it's just, these aren't criminals. These are fools. This like, y'all ever seen the show The World's Dumbest Criminals? You ever watched it before? Watch some of the stuff on here. You're like, these are the world's dumbest criminals. Because they committing crimes on the internet with a video we can keep for life, and then later telling us how they don't do shit like that. You did it. We saw it. We watched it. That's the internet. So like I said, I am definitely, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the love. You got to move in silence. That's how we move. Ain't nobody I ever know. And man, let me tell you something. I had one buddy. See, some crimes I am going to be willing to take because they've been whatever. He done did his time. He did 20. But I had a buddy came to us, said, man, I got to go do something. And man, I really don't want to do it, but I got to go do it. We told him don't. He did, and he went all wrong. And he ended up taking somebody's life. He ended up doing 20 years. So there are times people going to come and they going to say something, and you can say what you want, and they still going to do what they want. But most people move in silence. Real bad boys and real bad girls ain't telling nobody. Because see, if you come from the era back in the day, you know when they say leave no witnesses? Witnesses was those people you told. Those people that helped you, that might snitch on you later. Those were your witnesses. The people that happened to be walking out of the building when you ran up in the other building, so they might go tell somebody that they saw you. So when you a bad boy or a bad girl, you're not running around on the internet telling people, yeah, I got this bitch address, and Joe, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get at her. I got a whole glamour. Hold on, here go her husband, here go her dog. Because here's what you do. If you doing that on the internet, and so much as anything happens to these people, you ain't gotta have nothing to do with it. As soon as the police start investigating, you're gonna be on the top of the list. And now you ain't even got nothing to do with it, but you're gonna have to literally get yourself cleared for some dumbass shit you was doing on the internet. Come on, man. I'm a real mofo. I don't get down like that. Then people on the internet be calling a bunch of people who they think feel the same way they do. And then people gonna turn on you too, and they gonna go tell what you said, but they ain't gonna bother to say that while you were saying it. They gave a good ear to listen to it. They was encouraging, but why she do that, girl? Girl. Yeah, girl. No, not me. I move in silence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tidy. Like in real life, none of this shit. Like the real people I know, and I'm like saying everybody ain't a killer, but don't push them. In the words of Tupac, you know what I'm saying. But real people I know would see some of this stuff, and they would be ready to come on here and be on here on some let's get into it with everybody because I don't trust nobody. And they be saying to me, don't trust none of these people because if any of these people talk to these people ain't shit. These people, and that's because that's how they think. Because when you living in that lane, you gotta be cautious. But see, I tell them all, baby, you know who I am. You know I know how to hold them and fold them. You know I know how to move in every city, in every situation. I'm not just, see, some people just tough in their neighborhood, baby. I'm respected everywhere I go. And I done been some places you'll never go. And I didn't need permission. And I didn't need to go. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like real life. And I'm not just talking in my city. I'm talking about a city near yours too. Trust and believe that. I just lived in Georgia for 10 months. I barely left my house, and I connected with some very connected people through that whole time. And I'm not talking just in Atlanta. I'm just saying we say Atlanta just when we say in Georgia sometimes, but just believe that. Just know that. Like, I'm a real person. And like I said, what I see on the internet, you'd be like, this wasn't happening in no real life. Where in real life do your enemies call you and let you know, I know your address, your job, your this, your, huh? Huh? Are you still in that courtroom? Is that judge still talking? Oh, thank you, bossy. Thank you. Much love, sis. Y'all inspire me every day to know I'm doing the right thing. I do. It makes it sometimes you just, because my mom used to tell me that, Danny, some things you see and you feel, they're not there yet. So everybody doesn't see that. And so sometimes that'll make you quiet yourself. Because I don't want to seem like I think I'm not, because I'm not speaking what I don't know. I'm just speaking what I feel, speaking what I've been through, speaking and how I look at it. That's it. And like I said, I don't know no tough people who go out telling you everything they're going to do. I know some killers ain't not one of them going to get on here and talk to you about that. Unless they done did the time. They ain't going to get on here and throw allegations, accusations. They not going to go out. Nah. Matter of fact, most of them ain't going to come on camera. They ain't going to come on the internet. But on YouTube, these killers, they not only come on the internet, they show their whole face. Oh, shit. I guess they also got something to keep them out of jail for life, too. Oh, Tina. Now, you know what? Y'all gonna have me blushing. Y'all gonna have me blushing. Because one time they said my name gonna be next to the bad seed in the dictionary. I said, damn. I never forget. It's real talk. See, with stuff like this, I won't hesitate to call your name out. There was a dean of discipline at Oak Park and Enforcement with their name, Mr. Wiggins. And my dean's name was Mr. T-Play. He's a piece of shit. He was a racist piece of shit. But Mr. Wiggins one day said to me, I was 14 and a half, maybe about to be 15. I came to school and I had on some Sylvester, the cat, house shoes. And I did. I had on some black sweatpants and a t-shirt. And I came in and he said, you'll never be shit. He said, you'll probably be dead, you'll probably be ending up on drugs, or you're going to fall in love with a man who will prostitute you because he won't care about you. And I thought, where the fuck did he get that? And I went off on him. Now, this same dean, this same man used to go and buy crack off of Madison. And we called him and we tell him, we see you buying crack, sir. Are you buying crack? And then the next day I go to school and get suspended because he was buying crack the day before. And that's a true story. That's a fact. That's a fact. But that man destroyed many children who walked through his presence. And if you think I hold back his name, so I said, y'all be on here with subliminals. Fuck a subliminal. I don't give a damn if you in this real world. I'm gonna call you by your name. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't really give a damn. I don't give a damn. That's why I ain't talk about R. Kelly, because too many people drinking the pee. It's just too much for me. Like, dun, 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 dun. But yeah, he's a piece of shit. But daily, he would tell me every time he seen me, oh, I was hoping you died this weekend. One day, a girl named Danielle, she was killed at Oak Park. Her name was Danielle White. And I say her name because it was all in the papers when I was in high school. When I came to school, there was a lot of people who worried because it's just Danielle. And it was a black girl named Danielle. There was a few black Danielles. But anyway, when I walked up there, he said, man, I wished it was you. Now, she didn't go to Oak Park no more. She had went over to Proviso East. But anyway, he said, damn, I wished it was you. At least we liked her because she played basketball. And the fact that I'm standing here still with a heart, hashtag Winning? Hashtag I'm winning. Hey, Mr. Wiggins, what you doing today, sir? Because I guarantee it ain't shit. And even when I got in the documentary, that whole school said, don't let that bitch speak. And they was rolling for me like I was a stone. They was Chief Malik, let her speak. Chief Malik, let her speak. You know what I'm saying? Like they was rolling for me. Then I got into the school today. I'm fighting Oak Park about coming up to that school to be in there. And these little shorties gonna say, man, you selling out on us. Once again, you selling out on us and you don't know. I said, shorty, you wouldn't be able to let them know what's going on with you here today had I not sat in that documentary and said what was going on in here 20 years ago. Because everybody else was trying to paint a pretty picture. Everybody else was trying to, sugarcoat it. Say it real nice and sweet so you kind of miss it. Not me. Not me. Because, see, they know when they was filming it, as soon as I walked up on that floor, I damn near threw up. Because not only could I hear the things they said to us, I thought about the friends I know that are dead now. Because that abuse that we took up in there, they never shook from it. And so I'm obligated to be a speaker for the underdog, for all them shorties in the school that y'all got sitting in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I'm coming for you too. I'm coming for the educational. I'm coming for them all. So y'all want to sit on here and talk about shit that is big problems and do nothing with it. I'm not here to do that. Y'all want to add numbers, but do nothing with these numbers. These people ain't even going to come over and watch your shit later and stand with nothing you're doing. I'm not. I'm trying to build castles here. I'm building a whole fucking kingdom here. And that kingdom going to spread through this whole world. Good Australians too. But that's what I'm sitting up here on. Because I'm thinking about all the people that they counted me out. I'm thinking about all the people that tried to push me out. I'm thinking all the people that tried to silence me. I'm thinking of people that tried to take shit from me. I'm talking about my innocence. I'm thinking about them and I'm saying, you lost. Yeah, I once was a victim. I am a victor now. I'm going to speak victorious because I made it. I made it on them days I wanted to end my life because of it. I didn't. I made it, damn it. So I'm fighting for those back there who didn't. Y'all want to sit up and make people go to it. I want to take them out of it. You know what I'm saying? We are not the same. And we're not supposed to be because we was all made individually with an individual purpose. And that's what I'm on. Oh, man. A keyboard thug is, because it's not, I just sometimes wonder if when you keyboard thugging, do they have its own autocorrect? So, like, if you write, man, you make me sick, do the keyboard autocorrect be like, nah, don't say that. Say, man, fuck your motherfucking mama, bitch. Yeah, that sound gangster. Hold on. I was going to say, I don't like your channel. No, don't say that shit. That sound weak. Then the keyboard corrector, autocorrector be like, let me see, instead of saying I don't like your channel, how about this? Man, fuck your motherfucking channel. Fuck your channel, my Rick James voice. Fuck your channel like a car, like your couch. Fuck your couch. They should have never gave you content creators channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That's how I feel about keyboard gangsters. Like, it's real easy to type me up a good old thread. And I be reading it like a script. I be like, okay, hold on. You come in for me. Oh, wait, where's this happening at? Who are they talking to? They talking to you. I'm like, really? They coming to me from Africa? Get out of here. Come on, man. You can take this international flight? Come on, man. This is just keyboard talking. Please stop. Please stop or I report you. And you always know a keyboard gangster? Because one minute they on there, man, I will come up in your shit, do the woo 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 woo. I just always picture them sitting in their crib with their hats cocked to the side and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or sitting up in their thing, you know what I'm saying? Hoodied up and shit, like on some real thugging shit. That's how I picture them. But this is how you know they keyboard gangsters. Because as soon as you keyboard gangster back with them, then they be like, hey, you're going too far. I've just contacted my police department. Like, wait, what the fuck? Did you send your police the shit you sent me? Oh, let me guess, you only sent them what I sent you. Because see, what you got to know about me is I tell you in front of the police. The police like, man, that's a threat. Bitch, it's a promise. Like, I ain't got time to threaten them. I got time to promise. I got into it with somebody, y'all, and this ain't, I'm going to be nice. I ain't even going to tell y'all what I said. But I tell people in a minute. Back in the day when I got into this girl, I told the girl we could be standing in front of our parents. If I come in contact, I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't care if God's standing next to us. He be standing right here. Cause he always with you. He right here saying, Danny, don't you dare hit her. Don't you dare. And I told him, pause, pot in the body. Bang out. We giving it to you right here. Like a baby by booty. It don't go down like that. What y'all on? Is that my Marianne? I gotta take it out. I told you I can't talk about this lunacy, Marianne. And you be what the F? I mean, just. All right, Vixie, I hope the appointment goes good. I hope your daughter feels better. Hope they find out what's going on, too. Yeah, but these keyboard, I mean, it just be some. And then some of these keyboard gazes, I kid you, they so bad that they just be pumping other people with it. So they get another person riled up. You ever seen it? Like you be in a chat, we talking now, we all in here laughing. We all F-bombs. Oh, I'm keeping it silent. We got to talk to somebody come in. Hey, y'all, bump all of y'all and the crown. Then we all in here like, what? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this goofy came up in here? And then there'll come somebody right behind them. Because you be like, did they call somebody? I wish I would. I would now, if somebody called me and say, hey, Selfie live, hey, Heidi live, hey, you know what I'm saying, such and such live, somebody knew I'm going to, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to go over there and check it out. You know what I mean? But if somebody called me, like, hey, we finna go over here and we going to hit the chat, because we saying a whole bunch of real, gangster stupid shit up in there, you coming? I'm going to be like on the Bronx Tale, let me out the fucking car. Remember when Kaloj wrote, like, let me out the car, you know what I'm saying? They up in there making cocktail bombs. We finna get them. I'm like, Kaloj wrote, like, let me out the car, Joe. You remember on Boys in the Hood? When Cubic got to get out the car, he said, let me out the car, though. This ain't for me. Let me out the car, though. Though said, let me let him out. And we know what, if y'all seen both of them movies, y'all know it was wise that they left. Because in Boys in the Hood, Cubic wasn't no killer. Trey wasn't no killer up in there. He just hung with killers. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no killer. He wore silk shirts. He wasn't no killer. Okay? He didn't have a Jerry curl. He wasn't no killer in them times. And then we think of a Bronx Tale. We know Calodro wasn't no damn killer. We already know that. Because he had the good side of his father, and then he had the bad side from the street. But we all know he wasn't no killer. But his boys wanted to be killers. They wanted to be tough. They thought this what made them gangsters and shit. And he was like, let me out the car. He's like, and all his boys died. You know what I'm saying? Because they set their self on fire because they done threw the cocktail bomb. And somebody said, oh, wait, baby, I got a better sling arm on you, motherfucker. Say, damn, you done threw a cocktail bomb. It didn't go off. He just said, sling it back. He slid it right back into your shit. And you had all them other ones in. It was a ride. You know what I'm saying? You got to... I ain't no follow. I go where the fuck I want. I respect who shows respect. And they ain't got to show it to me. They got to show it to themselves first. Because when you go on some of these people's channel, they ain't got no respect for themselves. But you expecting them to respect you. You go on some of these people's channel, and they doing stupid shit like they don't know how to address somebody. I didn't know calling them this was offensive. How the fuck you didn't? You just walk down the street calling people that and they just say hello? Nah, you don't. So stop acting like you didn't know it was offensive. Then I can't watch it because I'm thinking you're going to say some stupid shit and going to have me say some dumb ass shit to you. Because stupid games get stupid prizes with me. And every time I play a stupid game, I get a stupid prize. So when you ask me a stupid question, you're going to get the dumbest answer you ever heard in your life. But I'm going to mean every word. Wait, you love cancer. Don't tell her. I'm cutting down. I told her I was going from 49. I was trying to go back down to 39, then 29. I'm going to be like 30-something. You remember the show 30-something? I love that show. There was a lot going on with them ladies. What was it, Frankie? They all had a name where it could be like a boy's name. Their dad gave them names that it could be like boys' names that they nicknames. Frankie. Is it Frankie, Alex? Oh, I can't remember. I used to love 30 something. But then I realized when I was older, like, whoa, there was a lot going on with them. It was sad. There was a lot going on in their relationship. But then when I, because I've been 30 something before, because I'm in my 40s, okay? But what I learned was them 30s was a lot. If it's one of them, I never want to do over against the 30s. The 30s was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of finding yourself like, oh my God, I'm 30 something, I'm not married. I'm 30 in this, I'm 30 in this, I'm 30, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of that. And these 40s are beautiful. I've never loved on myself since I was young like I do now. I've never accepted who I am and know that truly I'm happy in the skin I'm in. And I'm loving on myself so much that when I see that something's a problem, I go to fix it on my own. And yeah. And then I realized how much I neglected and I left myself. So I love these 40s. And if the 40s feel as good, I know 50s got to be sexy. Like they got to be. There's got to be that's what some of these women in their 50s, they just got a confidence that just like, go on, girl. She said, I'm half a century, baby, and I made it. I made it through this, and I made it. And that's why you meet the women in the 70s. Y'all know in them retirement homes, they be partying. They be getting a life. They dancing, they fighting over men, honey. They living. You know why, honey? Because they said life is, I got more time behind me, honey. I'm about to shake a, break a, bake, and I love it. Honey, so we all at them ages, we ain't got to fight no more. I don't got to fight no more. I got to live. I feel sorry for the kids. I want to get them out of it so they can get to this place. I want to see them make it. Look at Nina. He said he ain't 40 something. He gonna go lay down and stare at me. Like that offended him. I said, I'm 40 something. I am Bubs. He turned his back on me like she ain't 40 nothing. Like she ain't 40 nothing. Look at me. Bub, I am 40 something. Because he was sitting over here by me. I said, y'all, I'm 40 something and the 50s got to be sexy. He walked off like he was annoyed. Who said the 50s was sexy? That's how he walked out. I'm telling y'all, he looking at me like WTF. I'm telling y'all, I think I just saying he throwing it at me right now subliminally. I'm over the 30 line. Oh man, hold on, I'm gonna have to do some reversals. I'm gonna have to not say I'm in pig Latin. I might have to start just saying it in pig Latin. That'll take away too. Maybe if I say them backwards. Somebody give me a translator, tell me how to say it backwards. I told my mother said the other day when I told her it was 49 F-bombs I dropped. I said, but really technically 50 because when I read it was only 49. I was so excited. I said, WTF? And my mama, she said, I said, what? She said, I'm shaking my head that 49 was a good thing. But then I'm saying, at least you're getting better. My mama know who I am. Now, she know I never sit with her and drop F-bombs. You know what I'm saying? But she know I'm dropping F-bombs. And she know they come from love. What the F? Ain't no love if ain't no F-bombs being dropped. You know what I'm saying? People, oh my God, you said the F-bomb. And then they'll say the F-bomb talking about gays. Then people say, oh my God, you said the F-bomb. They drop the N-word. They dropping the S-word on Hispanic. They drop, you know what I'm saying? More racial slurs than you ever heard in your life and more disgraceful words. And you're like, this one bothering you? Get your poison. But let me tell you, this word could mean happiness. It could mean love. It could mean I'm about to kick your ass. It could mean, it could mean a whole bunch of stuff. It don't have to be bad. You know what I'm saying? This is a good place. It's a happy place I'm coming from. Siberian lost kids. I enjoy laughter with y'all too. Y'all always have me in here cracking up. Y'all do. You enjoy it, guys. See, that's what I mean. I just look up at that shit. And somebody saying something. I'm telling y'all, it be too merch. It be too Right, I'm trying. I gotta get to the mofo. I got this, but sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes I'm literally in my head saying I'm about to say it with mofo, and then it's something in my head. Oh, funk! I said funk this time. Funk that. You know what I'm saying? You know shit. I gotta get back because once again, like I said, who gonna want that you be sponsoring they stuff later and they'll be saying something? Yeah, and then F the F because the F dropped on the F. They're like, girl, what did you sponsor? Unless I'm sponsoring Andrew Dice Clay or some shit, they're gonna be like, what are you sponsoring? Rodney Dangerfield? What are you sponsoring? Eddie Murphy? Richard Pryor? I gotta get better. But it was worse at first. It was hold on one second. Hello. I'm sorry, that's the hospital when my son went to the hospital in Dallas. I mean in Houston, calling me. I don't know what they calling me. Son, what's going on with your insurance, son? But yeah. Oh, what time is it? Oh man, it is one. We've been kicking the bubble, y'all, because we came on here at 10:45. Time is flying. I know y'all done had me up here cracking up talking shit. I know it. I've enjoyed every minute and moment of it. I've enjoyed all of you. I've joined everybody who stopped by, everybody who didn't stop, man. And I didn't hit my limit. I said, dang it. I said, shoot, she done ran out of words now. Say, look, that's just gonna be a silent live. Just what's Danny doing? Trying not to say the F word. She's just sitting there. Because she said she could talk about anything but YouTube and not say the F word. I can talk about anything. Because I can tell you, let me tell you something. I can work at a daycare. I get around my elders. I do not, you know what I'm saying? I could not even slip up on a curse word. Like, I'd be at a daycare. I never even accidentally curse with the kids. That's a fact. That's a fact. But then again, I don't be talking to the kids about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was, I'd be like, hey, kids, let me tell y'all something. First of all, I'm going to need you to tell your parents there's going to be a lot of fucking cussing going on tonight, okay? Because if I'm going to sit here and talk about the state of this nation, and you think I'm going to be nice and pretty about it, the nation ain't being pretty. And the nation of YouTube ain't being pretty, but I'm supposed to be talking about it with oh, guys, you know what? What they're doing is just, come on, guys. Just like I'm Mr. Rogers. I would just be putting my stuff on, getting ready to go out into YouTube. Nah, bro. We coming up in here. We coming through here like we in what's the name of that movie? Dead Presidents. That's how you gotta come through YouTube. I gotta come through here, white mask on, hoodies up, gloves on my hand. That's how I gotta come through here. And not as a mime, because I just thought about it. That's kind of mime-ish, but I'm not coming as a mime. But I'm just going to come through a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I got to come through a gangster because that's everybody moving. That's how they moving on YouTube. But I am about to get ready to get out of here. Gonna take those stanky butt. Stanker. Ignore me, y'all, because I said I'm 40. Hey, stanker butt. You want to go outside? That means in 2 minutes I'm gonna sit down and he gonna jump up and say, remember what you had said 2 minutes ago? But right now, see, one thing you know about him is if he did, he's gonna jump up as soon as you say it. Okay, wait, look, because I'm talking about him, y'all. I had said, did you want to go out? You want to dance? Can I dance with you? Want to shake a tail feather? Me and you? Hit the bobo? No dancing for you tonight? You want to go to the club? Oh, you want to go to the club, huh? You want to go to the club, huh? You want to tear the club up? Okay, sound like we partying tonight, nigga. Sound like it's me and you. They thought we was staying in. We going out. We clubbing. We be clubbing. Yeah, me and Nate. So y'all see what we on. Y'all see we just been ready to hit these streets, hit these clubs. Okay, Heidi. We about to hit these clubs, me and Nate, because y'all saw he jumped up. He didn't want to go outside. He didn't want to dance, but he definitely wants to go clubbing. So y'all know we on. We clubbing. We be clubbing. You know what I'm saying? Right, Nate? What else you want to know? So yeah, so that's what we on. You gotta tell everybody God bless you, good night. Come on. Let them know good night. Come on, say goodbye to them so we can go. Bub. They right here, bub. You can't be stretching out. Like everybody can't see you stretch. Come here. Tell them God bless you, good night. In the words of his Russell Simmons voice, Bubba says, God bless you, good night. We're gonna go get a tree. Oh, look. He said, what tree? We're gonna go get a tree. He said, go get it. He said, don't talk about it, be about it. Because see, now he's dropping F-bombs. You don't hear that, Marianne? You don't hear all these F-bombs he's dropping? Because he like, where the F is the treat? Who said treat? Love you too. But nah, I'm about to spend a little time with him. I'm going to check these lives. Like I said, I got to see the ones I missed this morning. I want to do some catching up. I want to, it's a few, like I said, it's a few I definitely want to catch up. And since I've subscribed to some new people, I definitely want to get on there and start, dropping some comments, watching some videos, that's it, giving some support. And that's what it is. Each one reach one, each one teach one. By yourself, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You just got to know that. Alone, you won't win the battle you're trying to win. If you win a battle, you'll lose the war. So I'm trying to get some togetherness. I ain't kissing nobody ass. I ain't brown nosing. I don't care what you have. I care what you stand for. You know what I mean? That's what I care about. You could have 100,000 subscribers and not give a damn about nobody but yourself. So where we gonna help? And you'll be too scared to let anybody in because you're gonna be scared that they might be greater than you. But see, when you're a real boss and you come to do something better, you know that I need them big, small, and indifferent. I need them to come from every walk of life. I need them to be from every race. I need them to be from every country. I need them from every corner of the world. I do. So we can speak the language of everyone. So we can come and get everyone and make it a better place everywhere. That's how we gonna move. And that's what I'm gonna do. Because these creators all over here got a lot of power. I need to get cool with some of them up in the doggone, what is that game they all play? Not fantasy football. What is the one the kids even play it? Just they got some good. It ain't even about getting subscribers. It's about network. And like I said, I can't take nobody's subscribers. I can only have people who are interested and want to be subscribed to me. That's it. And so other than that, I want to connect though. So we just have avenues. So when you want to speak about something big, you passing it through all these different places and it's reaching the masses. That's all I care about. It's doing something better. I can only do my part. And then everybody else that'll come in my order will be who's doing this. And that's it. But yeah, y'all, like I said, as my eyes start to tire themselves out, as you can see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. But even in a part of natural me is what you're going to learn is that sometimes, that's why I also couldn't sit too long on it because I'd had to cut out the cameras. There's going to be times my eyes are going to wear down, like after a few hours. Even at work, they know I'm going to take a daddy break. I'm going to sit down or something because there's going to be a point where my eyes are just going to say, I have to rest. And that's right now. So sometimes they tear up. I'm not crying because of nothing. It's just my eyes are saying, like, I'm exhausted. So right now, my eyes, hold on. Every time I look up is when they bother me. Hold on. Okay, like I said, the problem is these are so black I can't read the comments. I can't see the screen. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, like I said, so everybody, I will get back at you because it's still early and I'm home. So I plan to do it live again today. But me and Nia just gonna chill out. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hang out, chill out with each other. I'm gonna get some lunch because I've had coffee this morning, but I haven't even ate yet. So I'm gonna go and eat something. I'm going to drop a couple of uploads. I'm going to, not uploads, a couple of shorts. But right now, I just want to support. So right now, I am going to put on my supporters hat and I'm going to go sit in the throne. You know how you sit at the throne with your popcorn and your candy and your cookies? And that's just what I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy some other creators and see what they talking, what they doing, how their day was, what I missed, and do some catching up. So that's where you'll find me. So for the creators, you'll find me in comments because I will be dropping a comment every time I go into one of these videos as I catch up. So, all right, guys, I will see you. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. You know I'm a foodie. You know it. You know it. Prayers to him always, 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 always. I need to hit my sister too. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days and just see how she's doing too. But yes, always, always. She's a definite a part. Like I said, her and Susan, I really admire them. I really look up to them. I really do. They just don't know. I really do. So, like I said, guys, thank you, and I will see you later. Oh, because I got to go flush this eye. I feel like this is the new story in my life. I always know my eyes stressed. I do a lot of flushing it. But I'm about to go flush my eyes, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.